I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, 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 every day I'm
TheBoxingVoice.com. You walk away with a silver medal, which is an incredible accomplishment. Can you take any pride in that?
No. I don't like to lose.
Now it's like I know the feeling I don't want to ever go through. He was talking about you crying and like, you go watch Floyd. Floyd was crying after he lost his leg. I don't ever want to feel that again. I don't want to ever lose. Like I'm not cool with losing.
This is a TKO victory for Shakur Stevenson.
He's tough. He don't take no for an answer, so I gotta beat it out of him.
Shakur, of course he the truth. Teofimo not messing with him. I don't think Tank messing with him. Gary Russell Jr. ain't messing with him.
Me right now, if you ask me would I beat Floyd Mayweather back in the day, I'm gonna say yes, and truthfully really believe that.
I know my body. Yeah, I know Shakur body. Shakur know my body. Do I step to you when we fought? Yes or no?
No.
Do we step to each other? Yes or no?
No.
The southpaw version of Floyd Mayweather.
Oscar can't keep ducking. It's time for him to fight. It's me versus Oscar Valdez. There's nothing else to look forward to.
Canelo can't get in the ring fight for him. And even if he could, I feel like if me and Canelo's at the same weight, I feel like I'll beat him.
SDS Promotions.
I'm one of the best fighters in boxing.
Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. It's a great day to talk boxing. Ness on the mic, super chat to call in. It's the Boxing Voice Radio, #1 podcast. Enjoy the show. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, like, subscribe. Join the Patreon today.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. I am your host, Nesta Gibbs. Solo Dolo, Scarface, no Manolo. You already know we still plan to have a nice, long Friday evening show. Shout out to everybody who's going to be rocking with us now, in the future, in the present, in the past, because we're going to have a great show, man. We're here to talk a two-parter. We got, obviously, the big news, Shakur Stevenson and William Zepeda looks to be official tissue, as Oscar De La Hoya says it's a done deal. Shakur Stevenson himself takes to social media and says, checkmate. Ring Magazine also saying it's official for July 12th and that it's going to happen in New York. Also, Jake Paul and Julio Cesar Chavez no longer a rumor. That card announced. Full main event, location, date, network, as well as an undercard already announced. Then we have a proposed third fight that could be on that card. Possibly. One of the Jake Paul fighters has taken to social media and called someone out. We'll give you those details in a bit. but he's looking to put his name in the hat to get on this Jake Paul card with a big name as well. So this is what we're going to be talking about. If you guys are interested, then, what I need you to do is obviously hit that thumbs up button. That's absolutely free. Costs you nothing. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of boxer fans that don't know we're here every day, even on a Friday, man. Even on a Friday. When some are out partying, we're sitting here grinding, talking the best sport in the world. I got a special treat. I don't know if I should announce it because you know how show business is, right? So we might get a world champion on the show. So if you're a member, if you're a Patreon, you should be heading on over to the members page or the Patreon page so that you can ask any world champion that I have a post for a question, because guess what? We're probably going to get a world champion on the show. The reason I feel more confident than other days is because I didn't text the world champion. The world champion texted me and asked if I was free. I said, man, I'll be live in 30 minutes. So, maybe we get that world champ. Maybe you get to ask a question. Maybe the show gets a little bit better than expected. But the beauty is that as a member, for a measly $3 a month, you can ask anybody a question, whether it's a prospect or a world champ. So, it really boils down to like 9 cents a day, 9 pennies per day to be a member and to be able to ask some, questions to whatever guests we have on the show. I do ask you, though, to try and be respectful, Few people not necessarily being respectful with these questions, and I'm having to change things up just because I'm nice, and I want that fighter to still feel like he's got some fans, right? He or she, excuse me. But the truth is, some of you were being a bit disrespectful in the question. So let's try and show some respect to the fighters that get in the ring, risk their lives, and certainly entertain us. Speaking of entertainment, perfect day to bring up that word since looks like Julio Cesar Chavez and Jake Paul have gotten their things in order, and they are going to be fighting each other in a fight that was rumored, heavily rumored here in the boxing community. I didn't know that it was going to take place. I thought Jake was going to look for something a little bit tougher, which is funny because he's being offered a title shot by the WBA for this particular fight, and he's denounced it, saying that he would rather fight a tougher opponent for his first world title. He wants it to, mean something. So he's still going forward with the Jake Julio Cesar Chavez fight, but not sure that whatever title WBA is offering, he's going to accept. But if you want to ask, Richardson Hitchens a question, the time is now because he is ready. And we're going to send him that link in a matter of seconds here. So now that you know it's Richardson, head on over to our Patreon page and drop him a question. Remember to let him know where you are, writing that question from. You feel me? This way he knows exactly where he has fans at and where he doesn't. So I'm just getting everything ready. I want to make sure. All right, link sent. Link sent. And now let me actually send him the link to share with his fans. All right. Apologies once again for the dead air. Texting back and forth, and I don't understand what he said, but whatever. All right. All right. So, link sent, and we should be getting this interview. If you want to ask Hitchens a question, now is the time to head on over to Patreon and to our memberships here on YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and refresh both pages just in case we got some last minute ones. And yeah, man. After that, we'll get into, the news and notes. Obviously, we're talking Shakur and Zepeda. That's official. While we wait for Hitchens, we could go ahead and give you that information, screen share all the facts that we got. Shakur-Zepeda, according to Ring Magazine, is a done deal. And here's your details. Ring Magazine is saying that Shakur Stevenson will defend his WBC lightweight title against William Zepeda on a Ring Magazine card in New York City on July 12th. More details to come. Those details we do have. Let me go to Coppinger's Twitter, where I believe he's already given 3 locations, all being held in New York City, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I believe it's all being held in New York City. They got the Barclays Center on hold. They have the okay, he didn't know whether or not to jump on now. I'm like, yeah, we waiting on you. So yeah, they got the Barclays Center on hold. They got the Madison Square Garden on hold, and I believe there's a third venue on hold in New York City for Shakur. Seeing if I can find this in this very buried. Where is it? Things get. All right, there goes the champ. What's up, champ? How you feeling?
You hear me?
Champ, you hear me?
You hear me?
I don't. Nah, it sounds far.
You don't hear me?
It sounds very far.
It sound far? It sound far?
Yeah.
Alright, hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna get out and come back in.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully he can figure that out. So since we're waiting for that, seeing if my pre-pro could get me those venue tweets, because I know there's a third. There's a Madison Square Garden. There is also a Barclays Center hold, and a third hold for a potential venue for Shakur Stevenson for July 12th to hold this fight. Funny enough, all the locations are in New York, and I'm just thinking to myself, why nothing anywhere where you can cater and capitalize on both demos, both Mexican and American community? But let's see.
You can hear me now?
It sounds the same.
You can hear me now?
Sounds the same.
Sounds the same. It still sound the same?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, that's wild. Hold up. Still? Even right now?
Now that's perfect.
That's good?
That's perfect. It sounds normal now. What's up? How are you, champ?
I'm good.
Well, first and foremost, congratulations on the big fight with George Kambosos, man. How you feeling about this new matchup? Former world champ, former unified world champ as well.
Who? Cambosis, right? Wasn't he like undisputed or something?
Dev, he had to get that last belt from Dev to be undisputed, but he had everything else.
To be honest, I think it's a great fight. I think it's a great fight for my career. I've been saying over and over already that I couldn't get Teofimo. That's the fight everybody wanted to see. You feel me? Everybody wanted to see me fuck Teofimo Lopez up, but he had to handle his mandatory. So we had to get the guy that fucked another guy that fucked Teofimo Lopez up, which is George Kambosos. That's it. That's the guy that gave Teofimo Lopez his only loss. So if I could go out there and put on a dominant performance with George Kambosos, that would just show where I'm at in the sport of boxing.
Absolutely. Now, how much does this fight mean to you? Because I believe you're going back home for this kind of for the first time as a main event, right?
Yeah, that's I always promised the city. I always promised like myself that I would bring a belt back to the city. You feel me? Of New York. The last time New York seen a world champion was Saddam Ali, I believe. You know what I'm saying? And I think that New York been craving a world champion for so many years. So many guys, tried but never got to get to that point of their career. So I feel like to get the belt was one thing, but to bring it back home and defend it in a spectacular fashion is going to be something that's going to catapult my career to the next level.
Absolutely. How much do you appreciate being able to go back home after winning the belt versus being on the road and having to defend it?
I appreciate it. I appreciate Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, the people at Matchroom, because that shows that they want to make me into a star. For a lot of these years, I think 2021, 2022, I was like, while all these guys, my peers was like leveling up, getting belts, fighting these big fights, I was kind of like trying to catch up to them. So I think now I'm kind of at the point where my name is being recognized now. Now I'm here now. I finally arrived, and it's time to show people what I've been saying. I've been talking shit for a long time. I've been popping this shit before I was world champion. So people will see me now. They be like, "Oh, he been talking shit now because he got a belt. He hype or whatever." Like, come on, Ness. This is me. I've been calling these guys out since I was a fucking 8-round fighter, 10-round fighter. So it's just time to show the boxing world like this is my shit.
I was going in that direction, man, because I know you and Devin Haney have had a lot of back and forth throughout the years, but this is certainly one of his biggest wins. So is that in the back of your mind that, not only do you want to put your hands on this guy, but, make a better statement than maybe what Haney did? Is that a thought at all?
Of course, I've been saying for years that I'm a better fighter than Devin Haney. All respect to Devin Haney. I think he's a great fighter. But when I say I'm a better fighter, that just shows you how much I think of myself, how much I believe in myself. So I feel like Kambosos is training his ass off. This is another big fight for him. This is a big fight for me. And I'm looking to go out there and fuck Kambosos up, hopefully, God willing, I'm able to put on the performance that I believe I will put on, and I just feel like these guys ain't on my level, and it's just not Kambosos. It's just period. I just feel like I'm one of the best fighters in the sport of boxing, and I've been saying it over and over and over again. People look at me, they try to like downplay me or say I'm not who I say I am, but I keep going out there, I keep winning, I keep proving myself, and I'm gonna continue to do that.
How much did it bother you that when you did win this world title in Puerto Rico from Liam Pato, there was a judge that had the fight 6 points in the favor of Pato? Has anything ever happened to him? Did your team try to, figure out what was going on with Nelson Vasquez? But I remember that scorecard was lopsided in the opposite direction. How'd you feel about that, and has anything come from that?
I feel like with the scorecard with Liam Paro, it happens in boxing. It happens in boxing a lot of times. You see it. I'm just happy that they didn't take my big moment away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't happen to me in fights where, even on a Jennings Menace fight, both judges had it like a clean sweep, and one judge had winning majority of the fight. So it is what it is. Like it just come with the sport.
For sure, for sure. Well, Tone, I see you jumped on. Do you want to jump in before I go to the people? Because you know I got hella questions from the people.
Oh shit! Now you can hear me. Oh, salute, Richardson Hitchens. I met you back in Phoenix when he fought on the David Benavidez card out here when he went ahead and whooped Lemieux's ass. I wanted to ask you, man, like I want you to get credit for all your wins, bro. And I'm with the people. Y'all look like y'all discredit your opponents. Is Kambosos really a bum? Like, because you want the credit for beating Kambosos. Like, you downplay this nigga like he's like a prospect at a Circle K, nigga. Like, don't you want the credit?
I feel like me when I say Richardson Hitchens one of the best fighters in the world. It don't matter if I was fighting your favorite fighter or the guys that y'all in my weight class that y'all feel like would beat me or probably would give me a fight, a run for my money. I feel like I would say my energy would be the same. You seen with Parrow, he was a champion. I was in his face the whole build up to a fight. You a bum, you're not on my level, and I'm gonna do this and do that to you. And I just feel like when I say that, I just really feel like these guys are not on my level. I've been saying I'm a special talent in the sport of boxing. I've been saying I'm gonna be here for a long time. Y'all gonna be having to do these interviews with me for a long time till I say I don't want to do it. And it is what it is. Like George Kambosos, he's an accomplished guy. Like I said, he's a guy that beat Teofimo, another 2-division champion. Teofimo Lopez is a boxing star. He's a great young talent. So when I say George Kambosos is a bum, he's just not on my level. He can beat somebody else, but he just can't. I don't believe he'll beat me.
Okay. And in Puerto Rico, what, like, when you started out that fight against Paro kind of shaky, then your corner kind of like started like going at you. Explain that moment. Did a flip switch? Because it seemed like the corner like just switch.
Nah, I flipped in the switch. I just trying to figure out like what he was doing. I told my corner I got him this round. Like, let me just get to him. And then once I got to him, it just started coming together. I knew the whole like. You watch me walking back to the corner in the fight. I'm like, I got him. Like, I won that round. Or like, I got him. Like, stay cool. I just felt like it was just a big fight. World title fight. Our first world title fight. Everybody, it was so much like adrenaline. Everybody was kind of panicking. I just was like, I know I'm gonna get it done. Like, even if you come to the gym and watch my sparrings, like it'll be 1 or 2 rounds where the guy's not hitting me, but it looked like the guy is competing, and it just start coming together. So, nah. I wasn't shaky. It wasn't like nobody had to give me a pep talk. Like me and Powers in the arena alone. Like I feel like the fight would have went like that. Like I would give somebody the first 2 rounds if I know that at the end. If I know I got you. If I'm fighting you and I know I got you, I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna let him get away with that because I know once I pick it up, I'm gonna touch you whenever I want to touch you.
For sure. Now, the most of Richardson Hitchens' hate comes from the Subriel Matias situation. That's most of the criticism. They said that you was ducking a man because of that IBF rehydration clause. Now you seen that Paro whoop this man pillar to post, post to pillar. Now you want to run the squabble with him. What's your response to that?
When I won the IBF eliminator, Subriel Matias was the champion. He had a fight coming up. He lost the fight. It's not like the IBF like called for him to fight his mandatory, which would have been me, and I was like, nah, I don't want to fight Matias. I just said, yo, if I'm the IBF eliminator, Matias was trying to fight, I think Teofimo. He had a big fight they were trying to lie, or him and Regis, or it was him and Teo or him and Regis, because you know the fight week, you see him and Regis on the FaceTime and all that. I'm just I'm cool with taking another fight, or if I don't fight Matias, I'm cool with going to WBC route, because before I fought Gustavo Lemos, I lost about 5-6 pounds the day before the fight, not the day before the weigh-in. So I'm like, this IBF shit is not for me. But obviously, I'm getting, if time is passing in boxing, you can get old like this. So if the IBF call me and say, yo, we giving you a world title shot, I'm taking it. Whether it was Subriel Matias or whether it was Liam Parrow, we would have fought for the IBF. Like, people got to remember, in boxing, they say all this and they say all that. Like, they say, oh, a fighter is ducking or a fighter is this, a fighter is that. Like, people got to understand, like, you got managers and promoters that's putting money behind me. It's not but so many no's I could say till niggas is like, yo, get him out of here. Like, he's not trying to fight. Like, we got a world title. If I would have said no to Subriel Matias fight, and I'm telling my managers, no, I ain't trying to fight the champion, and these guys playing a champion in front of me, what makes you think that Eddie Hearn would want to keep fucking with me? Like, what's the point? What can I bring to the table? So I don't know why people keep saying I'm ducking Matias. This guy lost when me and him would have probably end up squabbling.
Well, he's your mandatory now. We had him about 2 weeks ago. I'm sure you've seen he even spoke in English trying to send you messages. How much time do you have after the – because he made it clear, like, I believe you got until June, according to him, to do whatever you're going to do. After that, you have to fight him, he said, according to the IBF rules.
It don't matter what – it don't matter what it is. I beat the guy that beat him. He's a different style, a different that. Like I said, I'm not vacating shit. So we have Subriel Matias fight. It is a fight where I could prove, where I could keep. I mean, I already beat the guy that beat him, but I guess it's a fight that it will shut people up, you know, to make people to show crickets and show that this guy is not on my level. But if I get a bigger fight, which is a plan also that's in the
there's also been rumors of you and Tio.
Right. So if a unification bout is what I want, why would I want to fight the guy that I just beat, the guy that already beat him? And it don't make no sense for my career. You know what I'm saying? I think that if I'm sitting here in December after a Teofimo win, that would make my stock way bigger than having to fight Subriel Matias and still keep chasing a Teofimo fight. So we'll see what it is. So right now we're trying to obviously we know Matias is not mandatory, but obviously the fight that Turkey wants, the fight that, you know, Eddie and the guys want is me and Teofimo next.
That's a good unification. Do you feel disrespected that Turkey is making plans specifically with Tio fighting Boots after he allegedly beats you? Because you know that's Tio's 3-fight deal list. Arnold Barboza, Hitchens, and then obviously Ennis. And you know Ennis well, so what's your thoughts on Tio being that ballsy, starting at 35 and thinking he's ready for Boots?
So you asked me what's
my question to you is, do you feel disrespected because
by Turkey or
not
by
Turkey? I don't even want you to answer it that way. Not by Turkey, just in general, that they looking at you like just another fight, and Tio's supposed to go fight Boots next.
I mean, in boxing, it is what it is. Like, Tio's a star. Tio's the guy that they want to build up. Tio can't fuck with me. That's like, he can't fuck with me. And in this next fight right here, like, this is going to be a fight that's going to wake everybody up. This fight with me and George Gamposas, this is a fight that's going to wake everybody up. So they can have all the plans they want. It is what it is. Like, I just became champion. Turkey didn't know nothing about me. So this is just time to just pull up and just be like, I can't feel disrespected. They had plans. My own promoter had plans of George Kambosos and Liam Parra was supposed to fight. I mean, if Liam Parra would have beat me, but you see what happened there. So it's boxing. Like, obviously in the business world, promoters and people and managers are always going to think the next step or 2 steps ahead to, you know, see to secure the money. So it is what it is. I am Tio, and as far as Teofimo feeling like he could beat Boots, he believe in himself. That's what it is. He's supposed to feel like that. Like, when he get in front of me, I'm gonna believe in myself. He gonna believe in himself, and the best man gonna win. And I feel like I'm the best man.
Tone, you good? So I get to these.
Devin Haney. You had said you had like violated Devin Haney like something crazy on Twitter, and then Devin was like, bro, I just seen you somewhere. You didn't say that. Like, what do you when Devin say you don't keep the same energy? What is he capping? Like, what is it?
Bro, to me, this is all business, bro. It's boxing. Like, I don't like this shit. Like, I'm supposed to, like, when I'm supposed to see Devin Haney in person, punch him in his big ass nose. Like, for what? Like, I seen him in a private party in New York. Like, he's sitting over there. I'm walking past and I hear him, like, I forgot, like he said, I guess he was like, what's up? Or said, yo, I don't know. Maybe I was hearing wrong, but I seen him. I kept pushing back because it's a party going on. Like, this ain't boxing right now. We not like, what we about to agree to a fight right now? What we talking to each, like, me and Devin have seen each other, like, even years ago. He seen me in a spot in New York. He pulled up on me. He was like, yo, bro, like, you know, I felt the way by, I think a girl was on Twitter. I mean, on Instagram live saying that she seen me beat up Devin in sparring, and I was on a live and I didn't say nothing. So he was like, "Yo, bro, you could have said something. Like, me and you was cool." But like, I feel like the way he's saying is like keeping the same energy. Is like, bro, like I'm supposed to see you and just like what, like what, like I'm trying to ask y'all. What when I see Devin Haney right now, I go outside, I'm in the park.
Well,
when am I
I'm
supposed to go?
gonna be real, man. You know I'm way older than you, so y'all be saying not just you, but like y'all be saying shit to each other that we expecting y'all to follow. Like, I would never call somebody a pussy, a bitch, suck my dick. Y'all go ham, and then y'all see each other like it ain't shit.
I don't say no. I never told a fighter. I never told a fighter to suck my dick. I'll say you a bitch or whatever. But I mean, still, it's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. It is. But suck my dick. Where I'm from New York. You tell niggas suck my dick, like that's automatic. Like fighting. I never like Devin never told me suck his dick, or I never told Devin suck my dick. Like it's still like he more so more shit. I remember Devin saying towards me was more like shit like, oh, like you ain't won a belt yet, like or like regular shit like money shit, or you ain't got as much money as me, or you broke, or regular shit like that. But as far as like I'm telling him suck my dick, or all that extra shit, like we ain't never get into it in that type of like form or nothing.
Well,
So if I see him, it is what it is. Like,
I'm glad because I'm definitely not a dude that want to see any fighter, not just you. Obviously, I know you, but I don't want to see any of y'all fighting in the street when that's a bag. What is y'all even doing it in the street?
Like I said, fuck Devin Haney. If he want to fight, tell him I'm at 140. I got the belt now. He was telling me I need a belt. I'm at 140 now. Tell that nigga come see me. That's it.
How much longer you think you staying there? Because you know he's going to 47. This is a catch weight.
He can still make 40. The nigga ain't ready to go 147 yet. Catch weight. Why you just didn't fight at 147? What's 144? Come on, bro. He's not ready to go to 47 yet.
Ain't he ready, Richardson? Why ain't he ready? Why ain't he ready?
So why he didn't fight at 147? Why is he fighting at 144? Is that a weight class?
No.
So why he's not ready? Obviously, but if I'm right now saying right now I want to fight at 143, 144, that means I'm not ready to go to 147. I'm not comfortable with fighting at 147. I'm pretty sure Jose Ramirez would have signed on dotted line at 147. I'm pretty sure like it was not like something that Jose Ramirez didn't want to do. I'm pretty sure Devin probably was the one that's like, yo, we could fight at a catch weight.
Yeah, I agree because obviously Ramirez has been at 40 longer, so he would have loved to be able to get that whole 7 pounds.
I feel like the situation is probably Devin probably took a year off. He probably like, yo, why? Like, it's not for a belt. Like, let's make it easier on both of us. But I don't think Devin is ready to go to 147 yet.
Now, you know the second fight with Ryan on his contract is at 47 in October if he can win the Jose Ramirez fight.
It's at 47. Like I said, that's not because of Devin. Like, Devin is going up there because that's a big money fight. Like Ryan really fucking around can't make 140. Like I really believe Devin could really still make 140. He actually said he still can make 140, and I really believe it. I don't think that Ryan could make 140. He never was able to make 140. It's a dub for him. Like
now, what about Devin weighing a 165 versus Regis? The rehydration don't got nothing to do with the weight cut. You don't think that kind of showed that maybe he can't stay at that weight too long?
I heard personally when they said he weighed 165, I heard I was like they weighed him on with his shit on. Like he came into the arena, he probably still had clothes on type of shit. I don't like they ain't like I don't think he stripped down, got it. Like I never even heard them doing that in an arena. Like you stripping down, like unless it's like a real rehydration clause. Like he probably came in the arena, stepped on the scale, was at 165. But like I said, like I don't believe like he's done at 140. If y'all believe it, then it might be true. But I might know something I don't. But I don't think Devin Haney's done at 140 because if he was done at 140, why was he still trying to line up a fight with Liam Paro? I didn't know about that, right? They was trying to. He kept. So obviously he's not done at 140. So obviously when I say his name, it's not like I'm saying his name on some like, oh, the nigga at 147 now. I'm just talking like nigga, like I said, I got a belt. If I can't, like, let's make it happen. Like, that's a big fight.
Yeah, I would like that fight. I would like that fight.
Yeah.
You done so I could get to this? Or no?
Wait, hold on. So it's the three. Shakur, you, Tank, How do you manage the friendship? Because are you like in the middle of them, or is it just boxing? Niggas is
Bro,
cool playing.
like I tell you, this shit is all business to me, bro. Like me and like Shakur and Tank done beef. Niggas done bowled in Houston. They done chopped it up, had their conversations. They done fought again, chopped it up, had a conversation. Obviously now the fight is, like niggas is calling for the fight now. Now it's like it's time. Like it's time for the fight. Obviously the fans want the fight, so now emotions is getting kind of like more like serious. You know what I'm saying? And with me, it's like I don't care about how. I wish both of y'all the best, but I don't care if Shakur wins or Tank wins. I really don't give a fuck. Like to me, it's like I fuck with Tank, I fuck with Shakur. Like Shakur, somebody that been my brother since 13 years old, like 12, 13. Tank is somebody that I've grown like a strong relationship with. So I'm not like in my brain like, oh, like I gotta pick sides. Just boxing. Y'all niggas could have boxed for free or for money. Like y'all settle that, and we go to the after party after. Like it is what it is. Like you feel me? Y'all lucky. Like niggas is blessed in my personal opinion. Like I seen Tank like 2 days before Lamont Roach fight, like a day before Lamont Roach, and he told me like, yo, you over there with I think Shakur, like with Shakur. I'm like, yo, bro, like we all in position where we making a lot of money. Like I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like what you like, this shit is like it's boxing to me, bro. Like that's it.
I'm glad that's your attitude. That's what it should be. Get to the bag.
Yeah, get to the bag. You fought Gustavo at 140. Tough fight. He pressure fighter. Then Keyshawn fought him at 135, but Keyshawn stopped him in magnificent fashion. Do you think Keyshawn fought the Gustavo that you fought, or was the man weight drained and he came in overweight, some wild shit, or just give Keyshawn full credit for that?
I mean, you answer the question. You answer the question how already for me. You when I fought Gustavo Lemos, even looking at his Instagram, you see like he was you could tell like it was a big opportunity for him. He fought me. He came into the weigh-in. He weighed at what 137, 138. He weighed like 2-3 pounds under 140. How the fuck you fight at 35 and you come in 2-3 pounds over the next weight class, 140? Obviously, that's already showing that you're not even focused for the fight. You're not even focused for the fight. Something was off there. You wasn't in the shape that you was in 6 months prior when he fought me. Second of all, they put him on a rehydration clause where nigga only could gain 2 pounds after the weigh-in. He only was able to gain 2-3 pounds. Like I never even heard that in boxing. Like you can only gain 2-3 pounds like after a weigh-in. Obviously,
well, that's because he was already overweight, right?
Yeah, he was overweight at 135, but obviously he's a 40 pounder. They brung him back down to 135. Gustavo Lemos, you look at Gustavo Lemos' box rec, he didn't fight at 135 in years. Like he haven't fought at 135 in like
so
mad
you ain't
long.
giving Keyshawn no credit for that.
I just feel like he wasn't like who he was. I know how. I'll tell you why I don't give Keyshawn full credit for that, because I don't give Gustavo Lemos credit for the performance he put on against me, because I know how I felt when I had to lose 5-6 pounds when I was drained going into the ring, and that told me I don't give a fuck if motherfuckers take out 100,000 out of my check. I'm not ever coming into the ring depleted again. And I feel like he wasn't the full him. So that's just what it is.
Do you know that there is a rehydration clause in Virginia?
Yeah, but a 10-pound rehydration clause is different from a 2-3 pound rehydration clause. Nash, come on.
No, for sure. I just think that they gave him a total of 10. It's just he was already over.
He should have never took the fight at 135, because there's a guy that you look at his box rec, he haven't made 135 since like 2016 or 2017 or some shit like that. Like he literally he make 137, 138. You feel me? The nigga been coming over 135 for dumb long. That's why he even moved up to 140. He was a number one mandatory at 135 for the belt. That's why he moved up to 140.
So do you feel that that's just been matchmaking, what we seeing from the last 3 Keyshawn fights? Because Pedraza was also brought down from 40 to 35.
Come on. Pedraza. They bring him down. Like, I'm looking at Pedraza punch Keyshawn. Like, Keyshawn looking at the ring like this. Like, he don't even care. Like, this muffins. Like, it was just like, look.
Muffins.
It was. I'm not taking away from Keyshawn. Like, oh, he's trash or he not a good fighter. But them performances he put on, it was just matchmaking. Like, bring down. All right, so bring down a fighter like like a fighter that's like at, I don't know, like somebody at 147.
I got
Make
the
them make.
perfect question for you. You know his fight is official with Edwin. You spar with Edwin multiple occasions. Is this a real fight or is
That's
Edwin
still
been out the
matchmaking to
wrong
me.
because
That's
he been
still
out the ring?
matchmaking to me. Yeah, 2 years. Come on, bro. Damn near 2 years out the ring. And you fighting Edwin. Come on, bro.
And then
Damn
you
near.
got the Virginia rehydration.
Edwin somewhere was in DR smoking hookah and fucking eating platano somewhere. That nigga ain't like, come on, bro. And Edwin know this is a fact. Like, he know this is a fact. Like,
Yeah.
like he's not. Like Edwin cool. Like, he ain't my weight, but that nigga ain't like. Come on, bro. He's just trying to make more money. They probably fucked him off for that money for Shakur, and he probably like, all right, man. Like these niggas gonna give me a better bag or some shit. Like it's got to be something with money because there's no way you coming back from a 2 year break and you just want to fight Keyshawn Davis. Like that. Like if I'm talking bullshit, somebody stop me now.
Did you hear that?
Wait,
the
so
offer?
you
Hold on. I don't know that he know the offer's only 400,000. Slightly over 400. According to Carl
Shit.
Moretti, this shit all over Twitter because of Carl Moretti.
So that's probably how he's probably making. He probably made that Shakur bag, and he probably don't want to go. His lifestyle is he a $400,000 type of nigga now. He probably don't want to come back and make 50,000 for a fight, 100,000. He probably like fuck it, I'll take the fight. It be like that. I don't think that. I just feel like I was matchmaking. Like I don't.
So you
I
don't
don't
give him
feel
no
like
shot. He getting stopped in your opinion?
I wouldn't be surprised if if Keyshawn like beat him easier than like
Shakur did.
for like than Shakur did. I just feel like Shakur it was like his first world title fight. I think he was probably more active at the time. It's a little different. Keyshawn just been active like on a roll. He fought Gustavo Lemos, came back, fought for the title. Now he fighting a guy that was on damn near a 2 year break. Like it's making him look good.
damn.
Would you say Matchroom is making you look good with Cambosis?
I mean, Cambosis is a guy that beat Teofimo Lopez. Edwin De Los Santos ain't
beat
got a big
Rayo.
win, but
And
come
Rayo
on,
went
bro.
on to become. Come on, champ. He went on to become a world champ. That was a great win over Isak. You don't think he looked good too? Like the way he got the win.
Nah. Different. George Cambosis beat Teofimo Lopez, not Pitbull. None of that shit. He beat
for
Teofimo
sure.
Lopez.
No. I'm not trying to say like quality of champion, but he is still a champ. There's only 1% of y'all win them belts, man.
That's a fact. And a lot of people would become world champion in boxing. But I'm saying George Cambosis, he beat Teofimo Lopez, a guy that's a 2-division world champion, a guy that is, this is one of Turkey Al Sheik's favorite guys. This is one of the face of the young crop. And George Cambosis beat Teofimo Lopez after Teofimo Lopez came off the biggest win in like our generation, beating Lomachenko. Like no young nigga really did that. And George Cambosis came and just fucked up all the plans. So it's kind of like nah. Like I feel like, and even when he lost to Lomachenko, George Cambosis lost to Lomachenko. George Cambosis was probably like been supposed to move up. Like he probably wasn't even good at 135 no more. So I feel like it's gonna be a dangerous George Cambosis in front of me. Like because if he don't win this fight, like shit ain't gonna be too well for him. So I'm not expecting for him to come to play with me because I'm not coming to play with him.
I could get to those questions, Tone.
Yeah, I'm good.
I got major media. If you and Teofimo fought in Brooklyn, who do you think will have more of the hometown support? What do you expect me to say?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like, of course, me. I feel like I'm the. You feel me? I'm Brooklyn like own. Like I'm Brooklyn's own. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what it is. Like I said, I'm gonna keep saying this. I'm the only person that been representing New York City, not even Brooklyn, New York. Period. In like the last 8 to 10 years. This is facts. Like
whoa. What about Berlanga?
I'm just saying, like, kudos to Belonga.
No, because you said only person. I'm just correcting because you said
but
only
I'm saying
person.
I put carrying the weight. as far as like competition. The only person to go to Olympics for New
Okay.
York. The only person to go to New York.
Why would you mention Richardson Hitchens with Berlanga, bro?
Yeah, I feel like
is-
it's different.
No, only because he said rep in New York. He ain't talking about skill. Now he
Yeah,
changed it to
no.
skill
I'm talking
and
about. I'm
competition.
talking about as far as like at the highest level of boxing,
Yeah,
from
no, now you
amateurs to
saying that.
professional.
I know that's what you
Yeah,
meant. When you said rep in New York, I'm just,
No, Edgar is definitely one of the faces of New York. Like, you feel me? Like, he's young, he's selling, he's a great seller, he's a great fighter also. But I'm saying, even when you look thinking back in the Olympics, it was so many young amateurs coming up in the amateurs. I'm the only one guy that made it to Olympics in New York. I'm the only guy that won a world championship in New York. So many guys done turned pro. So many guys from New York came, went, had careers, lost, tried to get to a world championship and didn't. I'm the only one that really carried the weight for my city. So I feel like I'm Brooklyn's own and I'm New York's own. And I feel like June 14th, like, the energy will be in the building. Like, New York, nobody had brung back a championship to New York. And really, I don't know how long. I'm really trying to really remember. I don't know how long. I think the last person that really did it was Saddam Ali.
Man, if you don't get out of here, what about Daniel Jacobs, 2-time champ, WBA,
But
IBF?
that was after Saddam Ali. I mean, that was before Saddam Ali.
The IBF? Because remember, the IBF
Yeah,
was
when he beat Sergey Durchenko, that was before Saddam Ali beat Cotto.
Okay. Well, you know your New York history. My
Yeah.
bad. I got James in Atlanta. He says, I'm one of the few that say you are the dark horse in the division before you got a title. Now you the big dog of the division and the king of New York. I also feel your boy Edgar Berlanga up next. How do you feel about his rumored signing with PBC? Also, champ, I know there isn't one ninja messing with you at 140.
I think Edgar's about to have a great year. You know what I'm saying? Like, Edgar, I feel like the moves that he made in his career was like he beat a lot of odds. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't a lot of people didn't expect him to blow up how he did. You know, even when he left Top Rank, they didn't expect him to get the Canelo fight. He laughed in their face when he did, I think, 1 or 2 fights with Eddie and jumped right to the Canelo fight. After this, you know, a lot of people was like, yo, like, he why is he talking like he's, you know, he a big dog or he's worth so much? But I feel like this year, like, everything goes well, God willing, Edgar's gonna, you know, he's gonna keep laughing in people's face and proving people that he is who he say he is. And I feel like yeah, like, I respect what Edgar have done in his career for sure. And I feel like it's just the beginning for him.
Salute. Tone, you ain't got nothing snappy to say? Oh, all right. James Valdez from San Antonio, Texas. Haney versus Ramirez. Who wins and how?
I ain't gonna lie, I want Haney to win. Like, as much as, like, when I say fuck Haney, that's me towards, like, because he's my weight class. Like, me and Devin was once, like, good friends. You know, not good friends, but we was cool. Like, me and Devin chopped it up, hung out, and all type of shit. Like, I just feel like, honestly, I'm the better fighter. Like, we done shared the ring numerous times. Like, I feel I'm the better fighter. But as far as, like, him as a fighter, like, I am, like, if I wasn't a boxer, like, if I wasn't Devin Haney fan, I mean, if I wasn't Devin Haney weight, I'd be a Devin Haney fan because I do think he could fight. So I'm cheering for him. I want him to win.
So since you think he could fight, and obviously Floyd Mayweather's so popular, he got on this interview. He said Devin was doing his bow and arrow jab. Do you think that was the issue that got him hit with the left? Because I feel like my man hand was up. That left was just going around that guard no matter what.
I don't know. I feel like it was. I really like. I feel like, yeah, like, when he did get caught with, like, that jab with the bow and arrow jab, that was more of a timing on Ryan and, like, a technical flaw on Devin. But I feel like Devin just did, like, he didn't, like, he made the wrong strategic moves in the ring to, like, not take away the left. And I don't know, maybe he couldn't catch the timing on the left, like, on the left hook or something. But I know in the rematch, if it does happen, like, he gonna need to look out for that. And I feel like with Ramirez, like, I know they're looking for the same look as far as, like, you know, Ramirez having a left hook and just like Ryan do. But I just feel like Ryan's shit a little different. His shit a little, like, I don't know, like, the way he was hitting Devin with that hook, I don't know. That was wild. Like, so I don't know. Devin gonna have to look out for it. And I feel like 147, it might be dangerous. But I do think if they fight again, like, I could see Devin beating him.
Do you think that changed the perception of Ryan for fighters too? Because it wasn't just like it was only Devin thinking he was like not a real fighter, but like there was other fighters on a high level. Like for instance, Shakur. I mean, he was willing to go to 47 for Ryan before this fight, before everybody seen what happened. Do y'all think the boxing world and even fighters were sleeping on Ryan?
No, I feel like Devin been getting punched in his shit with dumb shit. You look at the Joseph Diaz fight. Joseph Diaz was rocking his shit. Like he just didn't have no piff. Like he was a small guy. Like he was really like catching Devin with a left hand. Like boom, right in Devin's shit. Like I feel like Devin been showing Linares. I mean, it was a right hand that fucked Devin up. Was it a hook? Did he get a hook with a hook too? But
Yeah,
like Devin been getting,
it was the hook.
But Devin been getting like lumped up in fights, a few fights. It just wasn't people that like only person that with power that fucked him up and he had to get himself back together was Linares. But if you think about it, Lomachenko was punching him all up and down his shit. Fucking Jojo Diaz started catching him with some good shit. Like it's just that when he fought somebody that was young, athletic, speed, power, like he couldn't get away with the same shit he was getting away with. So he just got to go. He just probably in the gym now trying to correct it. You feel me?
I got Rod in L.A. Would you fight Gary Antoine Russell for a unification fight?
I'll fight any 140 champion for a unification fight. That's what I want next. I want to unify. But obviously Teofimo fight is a fight that I know that's like it's the most lucrative and it's the most lucrative, the easiest to make, and it's the fight that's gonna like catapult my name to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like Gary fucking around to be a better fighter than Teofimo, but I don't think I would get as much credit fighting Gary and beating Gary than fighting Teo and beating Teo. You feel me?
What did you think of Gary's performance with Rayo, and did you expect it to go that way before it happened?
Yes, I totally expected to go that way. I expected Gary to stop him. I didn't know Rayo had a chin like that. I feel like Rayo is like around. I feel like Rayo's around our age and shit. You feel me? But like when you really think about like the young fighters, like you would have seen Rayo in national tournaments and shit like that. Like all the guys that's like have a name right now. We all know each other. Jermaine Ortiz, Gary, Boots, Shakur, like the list go on and on. Edgar, like all of us seen each other in tournaments like around. Like Rayo never was like nowhere, so his name wasn't never buzzing. So he kind of just got on the scene. So I look at Rayo like kind of like somebody that's learning on the job. You know what I'm saying? Like he's still kind of green. Gary's like a polished fighter. Like so, it's like I don't think that Rayo had the boxing experience to deal with Gary Russell, and that amateur experience plays a big key. If people know boxing, you know that shit plays a huge key in professional rings.
I got Tip Bellis that says, why are you praising fighting George Kambosos, who arguably lost his last 4 fights and previously to moving up was knocked out by Lomachenko?
I mean, just now they said I was downplaying him, right? So now I'm praising him. It's crazy. Like I said, he's a bum to me, but George Kambosos is a guy like when it's all said and done, and I beat George Kambosos and you go back 30, 40 years from now, you're gonna look in the books. He's a a unified world champion. This is towards my legacy. So it's like, why would I not want to fight a George Kambosos? It don't make no sense. This guy's a former unified world champion. This is another world champion that I would have competed and beat. I already beat 2 or 3 world champions. So,
and this is a barometer test. It's a barometer fight. It's a barometer
right. So
fight.
I think it makes sense.
Mr. Leon, what businesses are you invested in or out of boxing? If not, what businesses are you interested in getting into?
I mean, right now there's a lot of as far as business, boxing is like definitely something that that all my time and energy going with. But I've been looking at real estate, been investing in real estate, starting my real estate portfolio. But as far as businesses, I'm not really looking into like fully put my energy into a business unless I could be in the business hands on and know what's going on with my business. So I'm looking to be an investor in a business with somebody that I can trust or know that I wouldn't do no funny shit. But yeah, right now my main business is boxing right now.
Mr. Benny Hinn, as a boxer with a perfect jab, what do people get wrong when it comes to the proper technique?
I don't know. I'm just God gifted with my skills, my abilities, and I think my jab is just more my timing and my speed. Like this is like things that a trainer or I can't teach somebody. This is just instinctual shit that just like I see it and I take it.
Tyler from Florida, why not just get Matisse out the way, champ? I feel like you outbox him easy. He's one-dimensional.
I mean, like I said, George Kambosos was the fight that Eddie wanted. The fight that I've never said no to any fight. I've never said no. I don't want to fight. No fighter. I never said, oh, I don't want to take this fight. This fight never came to me. And it was like, oh, whoever my manager say, yo, this is the fight we got on the table. It makes sense. Take it. Let's do it. So, like I said before, Paro, they had Pedraza on the table. I said, why Pedraza? They says in Puerto Rico, he's Puerto Rican. It will make sense. He came a week later. We got something better. Paro, fuck it, give me him. It really don't matter if it was for a world title or not. It don't matter. Like if they would have said Matias, I probably would never fought Matias in Puerto Rico. I'm lying, but y'all get my point.
Ali and Dago, what up, Richardson? How far up in weight do you see yourself going?
I ain't gonna lie, when I be looking at 47 pounders, I be like, damn, they big as shit. Like, I don't know.
But wait. Didn't you fight Boots at 40?
No, I fought Boots at 138. I think.
Shit,
in the amateurs
40.
though, that was the amateurs.
No, I hear you, but if he was a 40-pounder, I mean, and he's only 7, I mean, it's obvious y'all got the same frame, kinda. You obviously smaller right now, but like if he could, because I spoke to his dad, and his dad said he was a 40-pounder, and they built him into a welterweight.
I don't believe that, because I spoke to Bozy. Bozy's my guy. Like Boots been like losing mad weight since the amateurs. If people that know Boots, like Boots been losing crazy weight since the amateurs. But I'm not gonna speak on like what Bozy's told me behind closed doors. But Boots walk around weight is numbers that I have never personally seen. Like even if I took a year off of training, not sweating, like I've never like touched some type of numbers. So I know for a fact like Boots is like a big guy. So you know what I'm saying? Like I would be a good size 147 maybe, but I still feel like I'll be a small 147 pounder. But I am looking to move up because it's all the guys, all the big money fights is gonna be at 147, obviously.
Do you think Russell thinks he can beat you because he holds that win over you in the amateurs?
I think Russell would have thought he could beat me if he never fought me. He's a fighter. That's what he's supposed to feel like. You know what I'm saying? He beat me, and I still feel like I could beat him. I'm a fighter. That's what I believe in my skills. I'm not just somebody that's talking. I really believe in my skills. Like
what would be the difference between that amateur fight and the pro fight?
I feel like obviously we both got the same style, but at the time when I fought Russell, I was only boxing for like 5 years. I was 18 years old. I just started the sport at 12, 13. I was just a naturally talented fighter. Like I didn't have a brother that was world champion in my corner in tournaments telling me what and what not to do. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come from a boxing family. I was just boxing off of like pure natural abilities. This is what a lot of people don't realize with me. Boots came from a boxing family. Shakur been doing this shit since 5 years old. Tank been doing this shit since 7 years old. Gary been doing this shit since a baby. Come from a boxing family. I've done this shit since 13 years old with it just off pure talent, and I'm world champion at the same time as these guys. That just shows how special I am as a fighter. So I feel like at the time when I fought Gary, I was still learning the sport, learning myself as a fighter. I still didn't believe in myself as a fighter. I didn't even know if I could take a punch. I remember the first time I seen Gary knock somebody out, I'm like, nah, fuck no, he not about to do that to me. Like the fuck, like now it's different. Like I know myself as a man. Like I know, like I done been punched by big punches. Like I could see somebody knock somebody out right in front of me, and I'm like, okay, like do that to me now because I know what I got inside of me. You know what I'm saying? Like boxing is more than just talent and technique and all that. It's more mental. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more knowing yourself as a fighter, knowing how much you could take and how much you could give. So I just feel at that time I didn't really know myself as a fighter.
Where does that come from? Because I judge fighters off if they went through adversity. and you went through adversity. In the Gustavo fight, you was in trouble, and you went through it. I seen you on the road in Phoenix, Arizona. You had the Floyd Mayweather situation. You went to Puerto Rico, went to Orlando. Where does that come? Like your resolve? Like people don't give you enough respect for your resolve. Where does that come from?
I think that with boxing, just not with me, is experience. When it's like, for instance, every boxer notice. Every boxer like fear is getting tired. Every fighter. That's why you see a lot of fighters they'll fight. They will not throw a lot of punches because they don't want to get tired because they don't know themselves as a fighter. You know, they're still learning themselves. So I think that with boxing, you just be around a sport so long with whether it's things that you see or it's things that you've been through on your own, and you like, oh, like, damn, I can take a punch. Or I am a fighter that could throw a lot of punches around, and I don't get tired. You start learning your body. You start knowing, like, okay, like, oh, I never sparred 15 rounds straight, but I can do that. Oh, okay, so I know I could go rounds. Like, you start learning yourself more and more as a fighter. So I feel like it just comes from experience or watching, like, other guys. Like, you might watch a guy and be like, okay, this is how he beat that guy. Like, they made this guy look like he was unbeatable, but this is what this guy did. Okay, like, now I know what to do and what not to do. So I feel like you just learn yourself as a fighter, and you just learn from watching and picking up from other people. So I just like when Nesto asked me that question with me and Gary, I just feel like when Gary fought me, he was more around the sport more than me. Like, I had a lot of catching up to do, but I just felt like I was competing off of just natural talent. Like, I was just really just a God gifted guy that just knew that I could fight. And now it's like it's not knowing like, oh, I believe I can fight. I know I can fight. Like, this is a fact. Like, when I talk my shit, like, it's no, like, I know I can fight. Like, I know for a fact I'm a fighter. Like, is no cap behind me. I don't feel like I'm one of the champions that was given a belt. Like, I really had to earn this shit. Like, I really had to go, like, get this shit out the mud. Like, and that's just what it is.
Champ, if I ask you something that you've already answered, is just so that the person that wrote it down knows we're giving him his credit. So, Dre Day, salute. Congratulations on the win. How come before the Matias fight, the 10-pound rehydration clause was an issue, but after you won the championship belt, it hasn't been mentioned since? I feel like you kind of already touched on that. I don't know if you want to add anything.
To answer your question again, behind closed doors, before I fought for the IBF, I don't want to do this. This is, again, another reason why I keep saying I want to unify after this fight, because I don't want to have to deal with the IBF. Obviously, only reason I'm saying I'm not vacating shit is because, one, business-wise, I don't know where my money would go. You feel me? Like, I don't know if I drop this belt, where would this go? I'm in it. I'm a prize fighter at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Second of all, another reason, I don't want people to be like, oh shit, Matias is fucking mandatory. This motherfucker's trying to move up now. He's trying to give up this belt. No, like, we staying, like, we staying right here. This is what it is. Like, you feel me? Like, obviously I wouldn't want to fight Matias in Vegas or some shit where I gotta fight at 6 o'clock and I just did the second day rehydration at 9 o'clock in the morning. But I mean, we're gonna try to make it the fight where I can be at my best. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of things that play with the IBF. It's just a lot of things that play with the with the IBF rule. I don't feel comfortable with it. And another thing is, like, Boots been fighting the IBF for what, a year now, a year and a half now. We never heard Boots complain about the IBF till recent. Now he's saying we now hearing Boots and is saying, oh, the IBF rule was something that was holding back. So just because I stopped talking about it, that don't mean I'm not behind closed doors telling my manager, like, yo, I don't want to do this shit. Like, how long do I gotta keep this belt for? So I just feel like people just want to create a narrative where they keep saying, oh, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight Matias. Talk about how I beat the guy that beat Matias. Let's talk about that narrative. Let's talk about how I beat the guy that beat Matias easy. I beat that guy easy. Let's talk, but nobody want to talk about that. So it is what it is. I bet you that guy's a Puerto Rican.
What the fuck?
Because there's a lot of Puerto Ricans it'd be a lot of Puerto Ricans.
I think he might be Mexican. He got like a Canelo avatar.
Well, Matias trained in fucking Mexico, so they fuck with him down there. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. They all want to make the narrative. They keep talking about a guy that, like, I beat the guy that just beat him. It's like, it's crazy to me. Like, and then, like, Matias done lost to two guys that's nowhere near my level. Like, so it's like, why would I, like, be scared to fight him? Like, I literally genuinely don't fuck with the IBF rule. Yes, I don't. And I'm the IBF champion.
I got Wayne Fitness, yo champ, big up yourself. What's your favorite Tyler Perry movie?
What?
You know where this
that,
question coming from. This was a
I don't
debate.
know.
Yo, this was a talk on the show, champ. I said, don't no grown-ass man watch Tyler Perry. That's some woman shit. But let me
I ain't
hear.
gonna lie. Last time I watched that was my girl. I don't even know
See?
it. I watched that with my girl. That's a fact. Yeah.
I'm trying to tell y'all, who the fuck watched Tyler Perry movies? Like, did we all see Big Mama? Yeah, but like after that, who the fuck watched a Tyler Perry movie?
Yeah, that's a fact. I ain't watched that shit. I watched that shit like a few months ago, but I was with my girl.
Richardson, yesterday a nigga called into this show. He been dating.
You're not about to talk about Tim.
Hold on.
Man.
He been dating this girl for 8 years. He been cheating on her 5 out of the 8 years. She tell him she needs space.
No.
What is
You're
that?
messing up the story. Everything up until the cheating part. So the only thing is he got caught. She went through his laptop, his iPhone connected to the laptop. She read everything. So he been texting a girl that he already got caught cheating with. So she like, I need space.
What that mean, bro?
That means she about to go get hers back. She about to look for something better. I'll be scared she say that.
Tone ain't shit bringing this up,
that relationship's probably been toxic though before that. So that probably was like the last straw.
Oh man.
Word. That's crazy.
Now, what advice would you give him? Because he called in here like, nah, I'm getting my shorty back. I bet anybody 10 grand. I've been putting it in. I'm writing letters. I'm buying flowers. Shit, I'm about to go Netflix and chill with her right now. Put the Jordans on. So he think he getting her back.
I ain't gonna lie. That shit be like, you gotta know your bitch though. Like, if you know your like, I'm not just saying bitch. Like, I'm sorry for calling the woman bitches, but I'm just saying you gotta know your woman. Like, if you know your girl is like, you know your girl like you know what to say. Cause some niggas know how to manipulate a girl mind, like what to say, how to do it. Like, you know when your girl gonna give in, but I don't know. Like, obviously a girl's gonna say she needs space, but I'd rather her say it's over than she saying she needs space. Cause if you tell me you need space, that means you trying to do something. Like, why you telling me you need space? Like, what you mean space? Like, I already tell me like it's over. That means I know you. Like, I would feel in my brain like you're not trying to get.
All right, so how much does this mean? She let him keep the key. He still go to the house. He walked the dogs, and look, he was there the other night. Like, he was Netflixing and chilling. He still got the key. Tone trying to act like having the key means nothing.
Nothing.
What you mean? Nah, that means something. That means she keeping them close. Like, that's cool. If you got the key, like, I just feel like if she found that out, she definitely gonna get hers back. Fact. She got to. That's wild. And on a laptop, she read everything. Oh my God, that's tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's over.
That's tough. It's over. He traumatized that girl.
Who that TV from Toronto? I don't think you should unify yet, but if you do, who would you choose out of Gary or Alberto Puello, and why?
I mean, it really, I wouldn't can't even answer that question. They both signed with the same person, so it really would be like, who would be like, who's willing to put the money up for the fight? Like, who's willing to pay both fighters, where it makes sense and stuff like that. I really can't really speak like on that, like who I would choose. You know what I'm saying? I feel like right now the plan with PBC, like they both got 2 champions. I feel like it's gonna be something where like they both end up unifying with each other, and then like me and Tio will probably fight, and then like then you'll have an undisputed champ. Yeah, winner's me. I think that would make the most sense. You know what I'm saying? Because him and Puy already fought. Gary, it was in a close fight. Gary got a belt now, so it's definitely Gary should be worrying about getting that revenge. So I think that's what would make more sense right now. I don't think Gary should even be looking towards me or Teofimo Lopez. He should be looking at the guy that beat him, that's on the side that he's at.
That is true.
Rod in the 809. Hey, yo, champ, why you after Cambosos, who easily be well, you've already answered that. Tip said that same thing about the arguably losing 4. We got Ren the 10. Another Camboso. Why you chasing Camboso? They don't understand that's a money fight, man. But why isn't that fight over there? Doesn't Cambosos represent money in Australia? How is he
Nah,
bringing you?
man, I'm the cash cow. Richardson, Hitchens, I'm the cash cow. I'm the one that listen. Like I told you, Ness, when I get on this scene, when I grab a belt, I'm the guy now. Fuck Cambosos. He gotta come over here to New York and get his ass fucking and get his ass whatever the fuck we gonna give him. That's what it is, cause he don't sell nothing over in Australia. For him to sell in Australia, he gotta fight. He gotta fight a Devin Haney or Lomachenko. He ain't shit in Australia. His last fight ain't do shit. He probably got like 100,000 his bum ass, and now he coming over here. We gonna put some money in his pocket. We gonna send his ass back home. That's it.
Dono and Baton Rouge, deep down, do you believe in yourself that you could beat Teofimo Lopez? These questions are crazy. What you think he gonna say? What you gonna say, Jim?
I don't know, man. I mean, maybe I don't know. I guess like I mean, I don't know. Like, hey, I
Oh
don't know.
man. This one is from Conscious Gains. Name 3 people who helped get you to where you are today and let them know how much you really F with them. Okay, that's a different question. I ain't never heard that one.
I mean, I can't name 3 people. You know, there's been a lot of people that help, me get to where I am today, and a lot of people that still helping me get further. You know, I don't want to miss nobody name out, but God, first and foremost, and I don't want to sound cliche, but of course God, and just like people that have been there from the beginning, like my coaches and my friends, my family, my supportive, close supportive people, because there was a time in my career where I was in a dry spot, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody was really like worried about Richardson Hitchens no more. It was kind of like I'm a talent, but like nobody's really talking about me, and people still, supported me, still flew out to my fights in Phoenix that, the fight that we met at, they flew out to Phoenix, still supporting me, still, backing me. So I feel like a lot of people supported me. So I don't want to leave nobody out or name no names.
We got Spizzle from SP from London. What's good? What makes you a special fighter in the ring, and what kind of legacy do you want to leave in this sport?
I think what makes me a special fighter in the ring is that I'm from Brooklyn, bro. I'm from Hilltop, Brooklyn. Like, so it's like you got like us Brooklyn boys. We swim a little different in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like as far as skill set, I'm one of the most skilled fighters in the sport of boxing. Like, that's just what it is that makes me special. I feel like every time I came into a boxing gym from like, growing up as a young fighter, I always stood out. No matter what was the talent in the gym, people always told me I was gonna be world champion before I believed it. People always seen it like, yo, he's special. Like, first time Terrence Crawford, I was talking mad shit in the Ringside Nationals to Terrence Crawford, telling him I'm this, I'm that, I'm like that, nigga. He came to ring 8, whatever, ring 4. About 15, whatever bout I was fighting, he watched me after the fight. He was like, nah, you is like that. So it always been a thing where like people always, even to this day, like I will fight and my peers like Shakur or even like first time I sparred Tank, I would tell Tank like, bro, I'm like that. And we boxed in Baltimore. And he was like, nah, bro, you ready to be a world champion right now. Like, it always been something with me where people will always tell me like, I'm a great fighter, so I just feel like I'm special, and I know, and this is the part where I tell y'all like, you go through so much where you start knowing yourself as a fighter. So when I be popping my shit, I just feel like I know I'm like who I say I am. I could get, God forbid, like fucked up tomorrow. I'ma still believe I am who I say I am because I feel like I already proved it to myself. You know what I'm saying? When you make it to the championship and you win it, get into the championship the way I did, being a 29-0 Argentine fighter, to coming back and beating the guy that beat the boogeyman, the guy that's 25-0 undefeated. Like you got to know how to fight to do these things in the sport of boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Huang out of Houston, which venue have you fought in that felt the most exciting and or intimidating?
Oh, that's a good one. I like that question. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That New York energy different. That New York energy, when you fight him, I don't know. Barclays definitely is one, but like MSG, like I just feel like fighting in New York is a difference. Like it's like one thing to fight at home, but I feel like when you fight in New York though, it's like a difference. Like any fighter would tell you that. Like any fighter would tell you, fighting in New York City, Barclays, MSG is just a different energy. So I feel like it ain't intimidating, but it's definitely a certain type of pressure. Like a lot of fighters come to New York and bad stuff happens to them. Like you seen what happened to Tio in New York. Like you seen what happened to Devin in New York. Like you
AJ.
see it.
AJ lost
You
to
see,
Ruiz.
yeah. Shit gets spooky, son. It's something in that ring. I don't know,
You
like
gotta
something in
cut
that
that
water.
Tone.
Yo,
That's Tone's favorite word.
nah, for real, it get crazy. It get crazy. A lot of every time fighters fight in New York, something happens. Like a fight end up going a certain type of way. I don't know what it is about New York. Like it
Damn,
really
yo,
like.
Devin Ryan.
That's
That's
why I
New
just
York.
told you. I'm trying to tell you. Something
Tank
about
Roach.
fighting in New York.
Tank Roach was in New York.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
tell you something about New York. Like something is like New
That's
York is like
wild.
weird.
Yo, did you think Lamont? I mean, don't be nice. I know you know Lamont, but like, did you know it was gonna look like that? Like, he looked like he got Tank number, bro.
Hell no, I ain't know it was gonna look like. I told you I seen Tank 2 days before the fight. I'm like, you got this, bro. Do your thing. I don't know,
What
bro.
you
I
think
don't
it
know what.
is? You think because I ain't
Nah,
no fighter,
Lamont
but it
nice
just
though.
feel like
Lamont nice.
Lamont. It just feel like Lamont don't care about the power.
Nah, Lamont
He in the
nice.
pocket with him.
Nah, Lamont nice. And this is like when I go back, like if y'all really listen, like when people like looking back at this interview, I keep telling y'all like that amateur experience play a big key. Like, and I told people like leading up to the fight, I told people I think Tank gonna beat him, but I told people like Lamont is the first guy that Tank really fought that. Besides Ryan Garcia, that boxed at a high level, like majority of their boxing career, meaning like Lamont boxed at a competitive level when he was 8, 9 years old, 15, 16 years old as a professional. Like Barrios and them guys are still kind of green. Like they still kind of learned. Like they probably, you could tell came in the gym at a certain age. Like it's very few fighters that really been doing this shit at a high level since a kid. So I feel like Lamont is like, he really like, him and Tank is familiar with each other. They've been boxing each other since 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. So it's like, I don't think like he didn't really like Tank talent didn't catch Lamont by surprise. Like Lamont knew like what it was. Like Lamont probably grew up in the gym boxing AB, Rasheed Warren, Easter, Tank, like that type of crop of talent. So, like he's used to seeing what Tank brought to the table. He was kind of like used to it, and Tank is a lot smaller than Lamont. So like that also played a factor in the fight too. Like Lamont is probably a dude that they be saying walking around 65 and shit like that. So he's a big guy. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, 65.
Yeah.
Damn.
I got Quest in VA. He says, who do you think wins Devin versus Shakur at 140?
I mean, I'm riding with my dog Shakur for sure. I think it'll be a good fight though. Like, I just feel like Shakur is like special, so I think Shakur beat him.
I got Dre Bogus in San Diego. What is your favorite post-fight meal?
Favorite post-fight meal, chopped cheese, man. From New York City, I get me a good chopped cheese, some spicy Dorito chips, which is fire. That's my favorite post-fight meal. Word.
Mad Bet 100. Have anybody told you you look like Steve Cunningham? I don't see it.
Nah, I don't
I
see
don't
it.
see it.
Hell no.
I know Steve well. I don't see it.
Nah, I
Y'all
don't
don't even
see
got the
it.
same body type. Nah. I got Miles in DC. What exercises do you do for conditioning?
To be honest, just a lot of boxing. I box in the gym, a lot of rounds in the gym. Just putting in that roll work. Roll work. I feel like roll work is a lost art in boxing. And that's really what it is. Shout out to my guy Scooter, my strength conditioning coach. He helps me get in peak shape. Majority of my fights. So that's why a lot of times I hold my camp in New York because he's based out in New York. So it kind of be hard to get him to come away to camp with me. So he's kind of like the guy that helps me get in peak condition. So yeah, that's really what I do for conditioning.
I got Chad out of Canada. What strategy against Lemos and what adjustments did you have to make during that fight?
To be honest, with Lemos, it was more mental for me. Like it was more mental. Like with Lemos. It was more like I felt fatigued like from the first 2 rounds. Like I was like real fatigued. Like and like him going to my body didn't make it feel no better. Like it was like I like I ain't gonna lie. I felt like super weak that fight. So it really was like more mental. Like and you know what's the worst part about a fight like that? When you in a fight like that and you know it's a competitive fight and they tell you you need this, it's the last round. They say you need this round and you know you tired as fuck. Oh my God, that's the worst. Like that shit was like more mental for me. Like cause it's like fuck. Like I know I'm weak and I know like this fight is like competitive, but like it's like I still got to dig it through. But I don't think like as far as like technical adjustments. When I was boxing and moving with him, I could tell he wasn't respecting it. So when I started staying in the pocket and going to his body and trying to push him back, I could tell like I started bringing the bitch out of him. So I feel like that's really what it was. But I feel like that fight, if I really was at 100%, I didn't have to lose 5-6 pounds a day before the fight. I think it would have been a whole different like Richardson. I think I would have like performed a lot better. But I got it done.
Bang Bang Boogie, Africa salute. Again, you answered this. We just reading it because, again, Africa salute. It's understood the IBF allows a champion to have a fight before any mandatories. If and when you win your next fight, will you honor the mandatory? And what are your thoughts on the fight with Matias, being as he's one-dimensional and stuff? Thanks, good luck, peace, and hair grease. So, yeah, man, you've answered that 3 times, champ.
Yeah, but again, if there's a better fight out there as far as a unification match, that's the route we'll go. If the fight with Matias is the only fight we can make happen, we'll take that also. So it is what it is. I know Matias is hungry for his belt back. Look, like I said, if he gonna come get it, tell him come get it. But he better know it ain't gonna be easy.
So you said you wouldn't go to PR, so they couldn't put an offer together for you to defend in his hometown.
Fuck no.
Okay. I got Dom in the OKC. Salute. If you could be the star actor in one classic movie, what would your role be and why?
I don't know, bro. I'll probably be like paid in full. I don't know what my role would be. I'll be like Ace Boogie and paid in full.
You fucking
facts.
remind me of Ace Boogie.
I'll be Ace Boogie and paid in full. You heard the facts. Nah.
I got Talk Trans that says, boss, why you and Keyshawn have beef? Do y'all really?
Nah, yo, bro. It was all good just a week ago. You feel me? Like
what
I ain't
changed?
never had the minute me and Shakur started going through our differences. He just jumped in it. Like I don't really, man. Listen, Keyshawn. I feel like I was like some. I feel like that's what I mean. Like, bro, I'm a different type of person. Like I don't know. Like me, like if I see, like I say, like if I see this person and that person beefing, I ain't getting into no. That shit don't got nothing to do with me.
With Tank and Shakur, you ain't get involved.
Exactly. So I feel like with Keyshawn, I ain't never disrespect Keyshawn. I ain't never even, come at him in no type of ways. So I feel like once, I don't know, maybe Shakur called them. They had a conversation like, yo, I wasn't feeling what Africa did or said on it in this interview. And he was like, you know what? I got you, my nigga. He just went at me. But at the end of the day, like, it is what it is. Like, you feel me? I don't got no beef with. If a guy ain't my weight or ain't why would I have beef with Keyshawn? He ain't my weight. He got his own. He on his own course, on his own collision course. I'm on my own collision course. So I just feel like that shit was like weird to me. You feel me?
But he's only 1 year younger than you, so that fight is possible.
Of course, but I feel like at the time he said my name and said all that, like as far as us beefing, it made no sense. Like it was like you just jumping into another man's business. You know what I'm saying? So it was like me and Keyshawn never had any weird exchange. Like every time me and Keyshawn see each other, it's literally love, like hugs, like what's up, like you did good, like we talk on the phone, like regular shit. So, but obviously him and Shakur is a lot closer. But me, I've known Keyshawn for a long time. So once he got on social media and started saying this, started saying that, started saying this, it was just like, hey.
I'm assuming y'all
What about oh, y'all smart?
Yeah, but when like I said again, we sparred. It was never like It was never no heated sparring. It was more competitive sparring. It ain't more like,
Was he a
like
pro
Nick.
already, or was he still an amateur just coming around with Shakur in that time?
No, when we boxed, we both. I believe we both. The first time we boxed, we both was amateurs. Then the second time we boxed, I was pro. He was still amateur. But Keyshawn was like an advanced ass amateur. Like he was fighting AIBA tournaments. Like Keyshawn is really like. He's not like people was looking at Keyshawn like a prospect. Like Keyshawn's like a year younger than me. Like Keyshawn is like dumb experience. Like he's one of them amateurs that was only fighting elite level amateurs. So it was not like boxing Keyshawn, even though he was an amateur, was still boxing somebody that had a lot of experience. It wasn't like boxing just a amateur kid. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a very experienced amateur. So it was great work. It was always been great work. So when he jumped uh on interviews saying, "Oh, I was scared to box him in the gym," or Shakur had to hype me up to box, I'm just like, yo, bro, cap, but say whatever it is to say to sell your brand. The difference with me, I don't lie. Like when I talk my shit and say this or say, oh, I boxed Devin and I felt like I was the better fighter. I got the best out of Devin. I'm really not capping. Like you can really ask people that's around. That's why I told y'all me and Devin got into it the first time, because the girl was on the live. When we all was on live, she was saying how she seen me fuck Devin up, and I was just quiet because in my brain I'm like, shit. I mean, you feel me? Like so when Keyshawn was like kind of on interview saying all that shit, it was just like, man, whatever.
I got what up, Rich? Omar from Harlem here. What's your favorite punch or combination to throw or land in a fight? And have you ever used the sauna on a Thursday for a weigh-in on that Friday?
I used the sauna the day before a fight. I used the sauna the day before the fight for the Gustavo Levels fight. Sauna and hot water. I told you I had to lose 5-6 pounds. I went over the 10-pound rule.
So you
The day of the
definitely
weigh-in,
didn't feel good then.
I went up to 155, like the day
Damn.
after the weigh-in. Yeah. Facts.
Damn.
Yeah, so I had to lose the weight. So I went up to like 150, and I'm like, I went up to 154, like 154 point something. And then when I weighed in the second day, I re-weighed in at 148. So I ended up losing like 6 pounds.
I got Big O. Salute Richardson from St. Louis. Do you still want smoke with Matias? Lord have mercy. You answered that. We got Chrome.
George Cambosis. I want to smoke with George Cambosis. June, me and George Cambosis will be a big fight. Tune in. This is the guy that beat the guy that y'all love, which is Teofimo Lopez. Like, you feel me? So I don't know, like, why people keep bringing up Matias. Matias is, I don't know what, he's somewhere in Puerto Rico chilling. Like, I don't know why I keep bringing this man up to me. When it's time for us to fight, we'll fight.
Chrome from Savannah, Georgia. Would you ever fight Shakur or Keyshawn?
Yes, they put a lot of money. I told Shakur this. Shakur done told me this. They put life-changing money in front of me to fight Shakur. I'm definitely punching Shakur in his face for a hefty check, for a fact.
That's real shit.
For a fact. I mean, I tell Shakur this all the time, like, bro, we're gonna be old one day. I'll be salty to give up a $15 million to whatever, $10 million, whatever, some different type of money, and be like, shit, I could have made this much money. All I had to do is punch you in your face, shit, nigga. I'll fucking shit. I'll punch my girlfriend in the face for the right money.
Yeah.
Hey, no domestic, not to promote domestic, but I'm just saying, I'll fight my girlfriend in a boxing match. I'll fight my girlfriend in a boxing match for the right money. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like,
we got,
you know what I'm
the next one is, Juice from Broward County, Florida. Would you consider bringing Keyshawn up to 40 for a fight before you move up to 47? Answers yes.
Yeah, of course. If it makes sense, yes, of course. Listen, whoever. I believe I can beat whoever. I believe I have the skills to beat whoever, and I believe I'm also getting better. I'm somebody that's constantly learning. So yes, I believe that whatever challenge comes my way, I'll be ready for it.
Same thing. Rocky from Florida. What were your thoughts on Keyshawn's performance against Limons? And do you feel Davis can be a future opponent? You've answered both. Sony says, what's up, champ? Sony Woods from Cincinnati here. It's fighters like you that makes boxing's future bright. My friend and the host of the Boxing voice has the unspeakable thought that the Wu-Tang Clan is not worthy of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Do you agree? This guy is crazy. Do you rock with the Wu champ?
Next.
Exactly. 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 I don't know why these dudes be talking about Wu-Tang, man. They out of control. Next one is from Adrian in Central Florida. How do you think Shakur versus Zepeda plays out? Do you see Shakur having a tough time in that fight?
I mean, Shakur's talented and special, so Shakur can make any fight easy, but easy can make a lot of fights easy. Not any fights easy. He can make a lot of fights easy, especially the guy like Zepeda. That's tailor-made for him. Like the high guard, like I didn't see Shakur like clown on dudes like that. But I ain't gonna lie, I really want to see. I really want to see how that guy's gonna throw all them hundreds of punches with Shakur, because Shakur is, I don't know, he's gonna be. I mean, stylistically, if Shakur's in shape, it's gonna be Zepeda's gonna have a. It's gonna be a hard night for him because he's not a big puncher, and all he's doing is throwing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 punches. So I just feel like once Shakur neutralized that, it ain't no neutralizing it, to be honest. But Shakur is gonna be it's gonna be a fun fight to see. But I think Shakur will show out.
You think he like I'm looking at Zepeda and his team like they taking it serious. This will be his 6th southpaw fight in a row, bro. That's like unheard of. I can't find a fighter that fought 6 southpaws in a row.
Yeah, like I said, him being Shakur is like being a generational talent. So I mean, we'll see. But I don't think that I don't know. I feel like a lot. I've just seen Shakur in the ring with a lot of different guys from a kid. Shakur makes extraordinary fighters look ordinary. And I'm telling y'all this. This is not just like for me to hype him up. I don't work for the Shakur Stevenson brand. This nigga makes a lot of y'all favorite fighters look ordinary. So they call him boring. Call him what you want to call him. But it's not easy hitting him.
Speaking of Shakur,
go ahead, Tom.
Speaking of Shakur, what's your thoughts on Floyd Schofield Jr.? Do you think he faked his death?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I did thought that. I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was fronting at first. I'm like, this nigga's cat. But after that, when I see the other nigga get sick, Dubois, I'm like, nah, you can't even say that, because if they ain't saying that to Dubois, how we gonna say that to Schofield? But I ain't gonna lie, him and his father be like wilding though. So it'd be hard to not like come at them if anything like that, happens. Like, you feel me? So
the way you talked about Edgar and all you guys being on a high level in the amateurs, can you say that about Schofield? I know he's younger than you, so you wouldn't be bumping with him in tournaments, but did you hear that he was like on that level or nah?
How old is he?
22.
Nah, he's way younger than me. Way young. I didn't really hear about him. Yeah,
so I only got 3 more questions left, but it's really 2 because once again you've answered this one from Ruin of 504 New Orleans. He says, what was the thinking behind going after George Kambosos' fight? But you've answered that 7 different ways. Toledo Tree says, what is the hardest thing to cut from your diet during training camp, and what's your thoughts on bare knuckle boxing?
Hardest thing to cut from my diet during training camp is sex. Shit. It's the only thing.
So how soon do you cut it out? Because training camp could be 8 to 12 weeks.
For George Kambosos, I'll probably stop like the morning of the fight.
Damn. George got to call in, man.
Yeah, probably the morning of the fight or something. Yeah. But if it was any other fight, maybe like 3 weeks, 4 weeks.
And the last one is Octo that says, yo, champ, what's your favorite music artist? And give us one good movie we should watch.
My favorite music artist, my favorite artist of all time is Drake and probably Future. But for upcoming artists, I like OTR Chaz. He's from Baltimore. I probably see Tank post a lot of his music. He's young and talented. And my favorite movie to watch that a lot of people, I don't really watch a lot of movies like that. I'm not gonna lie. My girl be picking the movies, so I ain't really like a. I don't know.
I gotta go to this one only because he's from the area. He said, "Peace, champ. I never knew you was from Jersey City, IVS." He said, "Peace, champ. IVS from Jersey City, New Jersey. Have you ever shot dice with AB?" I'm sure you did. I'm sure you
hell yeah.
did.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. My son AB, the first time when I was thinking around AB a lot, he wanted some money playing dice. He threw me a couple racks. This is my guy. Feel me?
Shout out to AB.
That's what's
Yeah.
up.
That was the last one, champ, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on, man. And the minute the fight is officially announced, we'd love to get you back on.
Nah, facts. So look for announcements sometime this week. Maybe this weekend. So
Okay.
hopefully, I get back on soon, man. And and hopefully, they stop asking this question about that Matias guy, man. We find George Cambosis, and after that, y'all can ask me whatever y'all want to ask me. All right, y'all. Thank you for
Appreciate you.
having me.
You
Appreciate
already
it.
know. There you have it,
Yes,
ladies
sir.
and gentlemen. IBF champ Richardson Hitchens. Tone, you be getting a signal. Ness got Hitchens. I'm coming with the heat. Hey yo, you better give me my credit when you get an award. Like, Ness is the best assist on the field. Cause I be throwing the, you know what I'm saying? I hit him with the how you doing and the happy birthday question and how's your dog? And then Tone come in with his sword out like, shing. What the fuck? Yo, why you ducking this one? And they say, I'm like, damn, then the chat just go on fire. They like, oh, Tone coming with the real shit. I'm like, oh, really? Okay. Motherfucker got the alley-oop to dunk that shit.
Alley-oop.
You be coming with the fire, man. Salute, man. Phone lines are open if you guys want to call in, man. What's your thoughts, though? We talking two-parter, obviously, Shakur-Zepeda and Jake. And Julio Cesar Chavez, 2 fights that's announced. I only know 2 of the venues mentioned. Isn't it 3, though? All 3 New York City, Barclays Center, Madison Square Garden. What's the 3rd venue potentially for Shakur-Zepeda?
The Hulu Theater?
Is it the
That'd
Hulu?
be 3.
I thought Hulu, where's Hulu at? Ain't that like the small one?
Yeah, it's in Madison Square.
Bro, that's nasty. Why they got to hold on the smallest one? The big and too big, like what the fuck? That makes 0 sense.
Oh, what's another
like? How would
venue?
Zepeda and Shakur be in a fucking 5,000 seat arena, 4,000 seat arena?
Hey man, like is the
I mean,
Mexicans
don't get me
going?
wrong. That's what him and Jamel Herring did in Atlanta, but I mean, New York is closer to home. His whole New Jersey could drive up. He doing 12 in Jersey, 12,000, 8,000, 10,000 on different occasions. So I don't know.
Damn. So it's going to be in New York. So Barclay, Madison Square. I don't know any other arena out there unless they're not doing stadium. They're not going stadium, is it?
I don't know. I texted in the pre-pro because I had seen it earlier, but that motherfucking tweet got buried. It was 3 venues. Someone said that they had a hold on in New York. 3 different venues, but. Either way, crazy, right? Like, he's truly the A-side because those are all East Coast venues, I mean, when you think Mexicans, you automatically think of West Coast. And why wouldn't they want to capitalize on the Mexicans and be somewhere kind of neutral, right?
Exactly. Vegas.
I don't
Vegas.
I don't get it.
Come to Vegas. Does Turkey do Vegas fights? And he's in the Hall of Fame out there.
I have no clue, man. I don't know. I mean, Florida would have made more sense, right? American and Mexican.
Yeah.
Maybe even Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta. I don't know. It's looking like a Shakur home game.
I'm trying to find that tweet because it would be good if they at least got the Prudential Center as a option. Not that I believe Oscar would allow his fighter to go there.
Nah. I don't. I think this fight might be in Vegas, bro.
Okay, here goes the tweet. Barclays Center, Madison Square Garden, and the theater at the MSG. Yeah, you was right. That's nasty. It better not land at the theater, bro. That would make 0 sense. 0 sense for them guys. I mean, honestly, the theater's not even 5,000. It's like 43, 4,200, maybe 48 at the most. I don't get it. But phone lines are open. Dom, What up?
TBV, y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yo, what's up? Hey, that was a great interview with Hitchens. Credit to him. He's a great guy to interview. Just his personality, and also his honesty. I really appreciate his honesty.
Yeah.
Where he stands with all the other fighters. And I
The
love his
fact that he will
confidence.
fight everybody is dope. And he didn't ask for crazy money. My man said 15 or 10 million to fight Shakur. That's not unrealistic. Don't get me wrong. It's a lot of money, yes. Maybe something they won't even give him. But he didn't say 200 million. He didn't say 100 million. You understand? Like when Andre Ward was interviewing Shakur, what did Shakur say to fight Keyshawn? I mean, what did Andre try to throw out there for Shakur, right? Like, if they give you 100, so I don't know. I just think it was pretty down to earth.
Yeah, I agree.
His
Very
answer.
down to earth. And almost a little too honest because, maybe could get a little more depending on where his career goes from here. But, yeah, I just appreciate his, fighter first mentality and great interview. Hope you have him on again. And I also want to note that you and Two Tone have a good dynamic going on. You guys are really getting in your bag, like dynamic wise. When Two Tone interjects and whatnot, you guys really, catching on with that. But yeah, I mean, regarding the fight, the Camboso stuff, that was hilarious. But the Shakur-Zepeda, I agree. Put it in Vegas. Just for a marketing standpoint, it's time to, have a big fight in Vegas where boxing happens. Um, don't give Shakur any advantages so the fans can cry about it. Hometown, this and that. It's sold out because of this and that. Just put it in Vegas this time. People are looking forward to this fight. The Jake Paul Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. fight is a joke, but hey, it's Jake Paul. Be another dub on his resume, most likely. Shoot, if Mike Tyson could, hold his hands during that fight, imagine Julio can. But we'll see. That's it for me. Peace.
Peace. I don't think this Jake Paul fight's a joke. I like this fight. I wanted this fight for David Benavidez. Jake Paul's about to get so many Mexican fans. He's fighting a former champ. The man fought Canelo. This is a big fight for Jake. This is a step up fight. It's a step up fight.
Is he really gonna gain fans from
Hell
Mexico
yeah.
when he's perpetrating that he's Puerto Rican and he's got the Puerto Rican flag and he's fucking up the Puerto Rican phrase? He's intertwining Puerto Rico and Mexico. My man said, "Viva la Puerto Rico." Me and my wife was just cracking up.
Not Viva Puerto Rico.
Viva la Puerto Rico. What the fuck? How he ain't got one true Spanish person in his corner to tell him that's not what you're supposed to say or how you're supposed to say it? That was crazy. But this is Oscar talking about this promotion. Oh, shit. Oscar always doing some weird shit, but I don't know why.
Gosh, what news to wake up to in the morning. Jake Paul versus Julio Cesar Chavez. Zurdo Ramirez versus Torticos live on the Zone pay-per-view. MVP Promotions, Golden Boy Promotions coming together. Let's go! Oh my gosh, what news to wake up to in the
Hey yo, this dude is so funny, bro. Like, and he's obviously
Richard steals.
his funny is only gay funny. And look, do what you want. You know what I'm saying? But I've noticed that. Like, come on, you think I'm stupid? You got the monkey right there. What's that supposed to mean? You know what I'm saying? Come on, Tone.
I think he was clapping cheeks. I think wife in there. I think he just got done clapping cheeks.
I hear you. Maybe he was clapping cheeks, but isn't that a phrase? Spanking the monkey.
Yeah, but he gonna play into the fishnet shit. Did you see him and his wife in Vegas a couple weeks back in the hidden outfits?
Like when they was like dressed up in masks or some shit. Not mad, but like dressed up as other people. Like he was like a white man with long hair and shit with buck teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I seen that.
Bro,
Yo, I told you, I love Holly, man. She got this man living his best life.
They really walk around in Vegas just so they can be normal in costumes.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire, bro.
Nah, Oscar's out here living his best life. He built that crazy house and he about to sell it for like a couple more million than what he bought it for or built it for. He out here doing his team.
So you with this fight?
Huh?
You not with Jake Chavez Jr.?
Well, I am with it. It's just everything is strange. For starters, it's a pay-per-view. What the fuck is going on? Like, why is this not on Netflix? Why you got this on pay-per-view? Secondly, it's in Anaheim. Why is this in Anaheim? Why are you catering to Julio Cesar Chavez fan base?
Because he want the Mexicans.
So why are you saying Viva la Puerto Rico and you have a Puerto Rican flag behind you and a Mexican flag behind him? You know? He's already stamped that he's Puerto Rican. Even his box dress says Dorado, Puerto Rico. Like, that's old news.
See, I mean, I don't know the politics of that part, which, yeah, that is kind of like, I wish he would have just stuck as far as being American, the American white kid. But hey, does this set up a title fight?
I mean, listen, this is certainly setting him up for a title fight because the WBA was trying to offer him a belt for this fight, and he don't want it. But listen to this. He says, 5 years ago, I stepped into the ring for my pro debut after one amateur fight, and every fight since has been a step towards becoming a world champion. I just defeated the baddest man on the planet and broke multiple records, and now I'm going against a former world champion with 54 wins who Canelo could barely beat. Hey, yo, what fight did he watch? Honestly, for him to say that. And the thing is, he's just like Ryan. He know his fans are so gullible that they're going to believe that Canelo allegedly barely beat Julio Cesar Chavez. But I don't even remember Chavez throwing fucking punches. My man was a punching bag that fight. He refused to throw punches because Canelo was whooping his ass so much. But he goes on to say, and I mean Jake, Chavez Jr. is a Mexican, but El Gallo de Dorado, Mexican, knock him the fuck out. On Saturday, June 28th, live on DAZN pay-per-view, I will defeat Julio and make Chavez Sr. proud in ways Jr. never has. Viva la Puerto Rico. He sounded like Jay Swift talking about Viva la Puerto Rico.
If Chavez Jr. in shape,
Talk about Murder Inc.
He
They just
dropped,
established.
man. Listen, Chavez Jr. can't take a decent punch from a puncher. 175-pound, what was his name? Andres from Fora beat him and dropped him. Jake is a real puncher. But y'all gonna learn the hard way, man. Y'all gonna learn the hard way. What up, Swift?
This is a step up. This is a step up fight.
I mean, not really to me. You already beat.
1-2. First of all, I never said
Jay.
Viva la Puerto Rico. All right, go ahead.
He already beat the dude that beat Chavez, bro. So it's like what Hitchens was telling us. You know what I'm saying? He beat Silva beat Chavez. But go ahead, Swift.
I never said Viva la Puerto Rico. I've been living in L.A. 38 years. Viva la raza is what the Mexicans say. Or me vida loca. What the Puerto Ricans say is vaya boricua.
Wepa.
So I don't know. So what?
Wepa.
Okay, thank you. So I don't know why you keep trying to confuse me and lie to me and got me looking all stupid, but I'm going to go ahead and take it.
Bruh,
Cause
this all love, man. This all love,
I know,
bro. I don't talk about nobody
but
but Jay Swift. You gotta
well,
feel special. Tip don't get
no,
this
I
love.
don't. No, I don't. See, that's that syndrome that I need a father syndrome where
What?
people can whoop on you.
Come on, man. Come
Where
on, man.
people
That's
can
the belt, man. Go ahead. Start your call. You going left field. Father
where
syndrome.
people can whoop on you, yeah, and you love it because you never had a father. I'm not that dude. You don't need to whoop on me. Show me some love. I'm good. Anyway, that's the way the Spanish goes for the Puerto Ricans and the Mexicans. And I lived around both of them for mad years. But what was I getting ready to say?
You gotta tell us.
Nah, y'all was talking about the fights. Y'all talking about the fights tomorrow?
Nah,
Talk to me.
we was talking
Never
about.
mind. Hey, Tone. Oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Nah, we was talking about the fight with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. and Jake Paul being official, and the fight with Shakur and Zepeda being official.
But didn't Julio Cesar Chavez fight? Was it? He fought one of the great fighters' son, and they lost. It wasn't Hector Camacho Jr., was it?
Nah.
It was somebody like that, because I remember watching the fight, but it was so long ago, and it was so boring. And no, I'm talking about he fought somebody's. All right, fuck it. Maybe that's it. Because I don't know everything. I think I do, but I don't. But anyway, yo, I just called in because I'm tired of you making fun of me in this Spanish shit. And you can tell, I know a little bit more than I let on.
Okay.
What up, Two-Tone?
Two-Tone.
What up?
Two-Tone.
Did anybody call you 2 times yet?
Whoa.
No, I thought I was talking to a ghost.
A who?
A ghost. I thought this was a ghost that requested the call.
Oh, a ghost. I get it because you killed
that's
him.
messed up.
Because he killed you on that track.
Nah, he didn't kill me.
Swift pack.
Because nobody said he killed me. Nobody except for Tone. And if that's the only one that's saying it, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. If it's only Tone saying it, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna be like, yeah, you heard what Tone said. He killed me. Because nobody else is saying that shit. But I still don't have no hate in my heart for him. That's my point. But what's so funny?
They said this on a Ouija board. That's crazy. They said this a Ouija board. They said this a Ouija board call. That's wild.
Oh, okay. But anyway, look, I'm out. I'm gonna get back in the. I'm gonna get back in the chat room. Peace.
All right, Swift.
Oh,
Richard Steele stops the fight.
Out in the bay.
Yo, what's up?
What?
You know what it is? Bay Area. Man. But yeah, for real though, like Hitchens, you know, he's willing to fight anybody for the right price. You feel me? $10 million, I fight my own brother. You feel me? So I understand where he's coming from with that. You feel me? I wouldn't turn down $10 million to fight my homie. You know? Some people be tripping, they be like, nah, bro, I can't fight my brother for no money. I fight all my brothers for some money. From the oldest all the way down to, so I'm the youngest, so you feel me? Everybody older than me. Yeah, man. Jake Paul, man. He's a scam artist, man. He's a scam artist when it comes to boxing. I'm not saying he's not a great promoter. Don't get me wrong. But the man really not a real boxer. You feel me? Like, how many boxers he actually fought? You feel me? And don't give me that Mike Tyson fight. You feel me? I told that was that Doink the Clown type of boxing. I'm talking about real fighters who's fighting right now. You feel me? He don't really have those. You feel me? He's a scam artist. You feel me? When it comes to boxing, he said he want to be a boxer, but don't really want to get into it with the real boxers. Now he got a real boxer. See what happened the last time he fought a real boxer. You feel me? Ask him what happened to the last guy. You feel me? I'm gonna stop getting on Jake Paul here because I know that's your boy. Yeah, man, I think that's gonna be a good fight. With Shakur and Williams-Zepeda. Shoot, Mexicans everywhere now. You feel me? You know, they probably in New York. You feel me? Because the governor of Texas, he was shipping them off. They came to Texas. He put them on buses and started shipping them across the world. Not across the world, but across the United States. So he probably shipped them to New York too. You feel me? Until either Biden, I think it was Biden. Biden had to tell him to stop doing that because they would come and he put them on buses and he kept shipping them all. Then that made the news. So you feel me? They may be in New York. You never know because he was putting them on buses. Greyhound. You feel me? So, yeah, man, I think that's gonna be a good fight. You got a come forward fighter, and you got a boxer. You feel me? A counterpuncher. My thing with that fight is if Shakur get clipped real hard, you feel me?
Hey, this
He might
this
not
one right
want
here.
to fight. What was that?
Nothing.
Oh,
Mistake.
yeah, yeah. He might not want to. He might not want to fight. You feel me? If he get clipped real hard, but I think with the talent of Shakur, I think he can just keep Williams-Zepeda bay. Because if Williams-Zepeda get in that pocket, he's for sure gonna throw him. But I don't see him getting past Shakur's guard. I think Shakur he's gonna box him on the back foot and he's gonna win on points. I think Shakur, he's a good fighter coming forward and he can sit down on his punches. He just don't want to. We've seen that before of him. You feel me? Like Tank said, you know, people act different when the bullets start coming flying back. So, yeah, man. But I definitely believe right now Shakur will win that fight. That's my thought.
Tip Bellis.
Tit was fuming in the chat, man. Fuming.
Man, Nestor.
What up?
Tostones. ¿Cómo tú estás? ¿Cómo tú estás? ¿Cómo tú estás?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, man. Nosotros aquí. Nosotros aquí. Yeah, I know what time it is, man. Yeah, I know what time it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Película Carrillo. Película Carrillo. It's a movie, man. It's a movie. Bienvenido a Casa Agbalanga. We here, baby. we here. Yo, we outside. We outside, man. What they talking about?
Hey, yo, I want everybody to say he ducked Plant and he didn't want to squabble with Plant. Tone, you should be the first one apologizing to Edgar, man. First one, man.
Yo, shout out. Well, how you say it? Escuadrón de Terra? Yeah, man.
My man said Escuadrón de Terra. I know they ain't supposed to be Terror Squad.
Yeah. Shout out to the squad, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the squad, man. Y'all know what time it is. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. Fat Joe, what up? What up? We here, baby. We here. Edgar Berlanga. We here. We here, man. Yesterday's price ain't today's price. It's a movie. Y'all know what time it is. Puerto Rico, we got us one. We got us one. And we going to put Caleb Plant in a body bag. Respectfully. Y'all know what's up. My man did everything he said he was going to do. He said, yo, the promoters ain't the bosses. We the fighters, we the bosses. The promoters got to do what we say. He said, I don't need the promoter. I'm going to go straight to the network. And what he do? He went straight to the network. And he about to get signed with PBC in a co-promotional deal. We doing it big. We doing it big, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. TSTS. You know what I'm saying? Get the chains out. It's about to be a hot summer. Y'all see what my boy was doing down in Florida? He was bringing out the stars. Now that he with the PBC, nigga, you about to see J-Lo at the next fight. Come on, bro. Mark Anthony gonna be at the next fight. Y'all niggas better stop playing, man. Y'all better stop playing. Caleb Plant not on our level, bro. Respectfully.
What's the squabble?
Caleb Plant from Memphis, and he can't. Hold on, bro. Caleb Plant from Memphis. 3-6 Mafia don't even come to his fights. Like, what we talking about? What we talking about, bro? Oh, shit. Go ahead, Tom. Go ahead, man. What you going to say? There's levels to this.
What's the squabble? Who
Man,
he squabbling?
TBD, man. TBD. TBD. Just know whoever get the first Edgar Berlanga fight on PBC, just know they've been graced, you know what I'm saying, with greatness. They've been graced to fight in the presence of greatness. And they're going to get knocked out in under 5. Just know that. Just know that.
Richard Steele stops the fight.
I don't know. Your man with the PBC, huh? Ness? What's going on?
That's what they saying. My man Cesar Chavez saying that the egg is gonna be shimmying on over to the PBC, man. I just want that, I want guys like you and all the other Edgar haters to just be like, oh shit, he running to that smoke. Like when Top Rank didn't believe that he was ready, he fired Top Rank, ran to the Canelo smoke. When y'all didn't believe he wasn't ready for Plant, he took the undercard fight because y'all was laughing. He took the undercard fight to be a free agent so he could run to the PBC. The way CYP said, if you want to squabble, won't you sign up to the PBC? Well, that's what he did. I just hope y'all respect him now because it's like the cool thing to shit on Edgar, but like he moving like Ryan.
But I mean,
outside of the Osterring, he fighting the top dogs.
Wait. So PBC 168, PBC cool with Top Rank. So I should be expecting an M. Billy squabble then.
I mean, quite possibly. More like a Munguia squabble. More like a Munguia squabble on Amazon Prime to really show what Puerto Rico's about. And then we bring Lil Edgar. Then we bring in, Caleb Plant.
That is what they're going to do. You're right. Munguia is Top Rank. Yeah, that's what they're going to do. That's what they're going to do. Either way, Edgar getting beat, man. Either way. Unless he fight Jamal.
You heard what Hitchens said. Every time he went to a tournament, Edgar was there. He expect Edgar to have a big year this year. And if you sign in the PBC, do you think the Hitchens expect Edgar to lose the Plant if he expecting him to have a big year at PBC? I'm just saying, man. God gave me style. God gave me grace. God put this smile on my face. We gonna see, man. We gonna see.
We gonna see, man. We gonna see.
Yo, what's
PBC,
good?
what up?
It was good. So I didn't really catch or saw that earlier. I mean, so the deal is done with who's he gonna fight on? Shakur.
What you mean? Who's he gonna fight on?
I mean, what is he with Golden Boy?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be on Golden Boy or?
The Zone. Oscar announced it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's dope. I've been wanting this fight. Hopefully people don't really get mad at him, but he did a turkey. I know all the turkey boys and turkey necks. They're gonna trip a little bit. They kind of want Shakur to fail because they disrespected Turkey. But I think Shakur's gonna do what he need to do with William Cepeda. Hopefully his hand doesn't give an issue. I'm praying because if that hand gives out during that fight, I think it's gonna be detrimental. He needs all his tools. Hopefully he gets the money that he deserves. I know a lot of people don't want him really to get what he deserves or disrespect Turkey in a sense. So hopefully he gets the most of his money, and this will be his biggest fight at 135. William Cepeda has been there since how long, Ness? Since Devin Haney was like 18, when he had the arm injury. I mean, he's been there forever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's never took us. This is his first title shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know why no one ever got on William Cepeda. I know a lot of people talk about Tank, and I know Two Tone. You talk about all these other people. I've never heard you talk about William Cepeda. The dude's been running around here in the shadows like Batman,
I mean, people feel
never
like
really
he's been
stepping on
ducking.
it. Huh?
People feel like he's been ducking.
No, I haven't heard anybody say like how you guys have shows about Tank and all this stuff. But William Cepeda has been the number one ducker in 135 since Devin was 18 almost. So I'm glad they're getting the fight. The court's gonna take away that O. They gotta go. No matter what happens to the court, he hurts his hand. He still is gonna win. And ain't nobody really picking William Cepeda. Ness, you picking William Cepeda?
No.
Yeah, there we go. How much? I mean, did they detail how much he's gonna get? Because I know a lot of people talk about numbers.
No, I don't know about the money, bro.
The people need to stop worrying about what Shakur gets. Worry about what they get. Don't block his shine. Get your shine. Get some sunshine. That's my call, man. Shout out to Berlanga. Um, Maybe he can get a boo boo. Or what was that dude that was supposed to fight David Benavidez?
Who's that?
Um, Black dude. It was supposed to be him before Morrell. Well, anyways, hopefully Berlanga gets Boo Boo or Plant or Charlo. That's my call.
Nike Hendricks.
Yo, you got me?
Yeah.
Shouts out to the boxing voice. You by yourself, Ness?
Tone here.
Right here.
Oh, shouts out Tone. Damn, I heard bro last call say Tone. I ain't really pay attention. I ain't hear Tone though. If he did say so. But shouts out to
What
you
up?
too, Tone. Zepeda Shakur, yeah. I don't know what old dude was talking about last time. People been saying Zepeda been ducking, but it's like, damn, bro. Like, we all know star power runs the show. So if you're not a star that's ducking, hey, motherfuckers gonna say, hey, you ducking, leave it at that. Now, if you're a star that's ducking, they gonna keep bringing it in the light. It's just common sense, man. So motherfuckers want to worry about Zepeda ducking. Like, how old is Zepeda? About 34? 33? Damn near 35 years old? I don't care about the man ducking.
How old is
Thank you, son.
Cepeda?
That's his fault. He ain't get no damn title shot yet, man. He the one let Oscar derail his career, and if Oscar didn't do it, he did it. It's one or the other. Either he been ducking his whole career, or he just let Oscar derail it. It's just that, man. And Jake Paul versus Chavez Jr. Like this shit here, man. Just cause this motherfucker's last name is Chavez, hey man, his dad put in the work for that name, man. That's like these motherfuckers basketball players. That's like LeBron James' son, Bronny James. Everybody swear, Bronny James. LeBron put a target on his back. My son is better than half the NBA now. Now his son getting there ain't doing shit. and he get mad when his son get criticized. He want to walk up on reporters and shit because they criticizing him. You put that target on his back. But Chavez Jr., I ain't never heard his dad or anything saying he the next him or he nice like that. Of course he gonna say his son good because it's his son. But man, get that damn bum out of here, man. You a junior, man. Hey, I got my own name. I ain't got no junior. Should have had his own damn name. And
Damn.
bro, bro, for real, man. Bro, he's the son of a legend, cool, but he's a bum, man. It is what it is, bro. Like, we don't care about that fucking bum, Jake. Like, the fuck?
Former world
Like,
champ.
come on, man.
Former world champ, man.
Man,
Did
he is a
Canelo
bum,
even
man.
stop Chavez? Let me look this up, man.
He
Did
is a
Canelo stop
bum, man.
Chavez?
Canelo didn't have that clenbuterol in the system then.
I mean, so that means he couldn't stop him.
Hey, man, the thing is, hey, in my eyes, he's a bum, man. Rocky Sock'em bum. That's my call.
He fought Julio Cesar Chavez in 2017. That is a long time ago.
Salute, salute, man. Bro, Jake is
he didn't get stopped. He didn't get stopped.
Yeah, Jake's a prospect. He's fighting a real boxer. This is what we wanted, man. I mean, if this was if this was Abdullah Mason fighting somebody at the same level, y'all wouldn't be saying nothing. It's a prospect.
That's what I asked for, man.
Yeah, like I'm confused now because we wanted him to fight a real boxer. Chavez Jr. is a real boxer. The man fought Sergio Martinez. Man fought Canelo. Outside the ring kind of took a toll on him. But hey, man, that they be having these type of journey. These dudes be fighting Kamel Moulton. These dudes be fighting them prospects, man. Jake Paul is a prospect.
Let's see, Capicu, what it do?
What's good? What's going on, gentlemen? What's going on? I'm glad you said that, Ness. I'm glad you brought that up. You're a former champion for plenty of fighters. So Sergio was one of the guys that dropped Sergio Martinez. You know, this kid ain't no bum. I mean, listen, like Two-Tone just said, outside life has taken a toll on him. He is undisciplined, which is why he couldn't become who he was. You know what I'm saying? His potential, you know, to become his full potential. So, I mean, that's the only thing that worries me about this. I mean, I'm leaning towards Jake Paul because he's undisciplined. You know, Chavez Jr. is undisciplined. And you don't know what Chavez Jr. is going to come into to fight. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, but it is a fight that we've been asking for this fight. We've been asking for a Chavez Jr. We wanted Chavez Jr. You know, some of the big names that could potentially make sense for Jake Paul, right? So there you go. There you have it. You know, you got a Chavez Jr., a real fighter, former champion. As he passed his prime, absolutely. But it is a decent little fight. It is a decent little scrap. You know, it's not one of the old men that he's been fighting lately, like Anderson Silva, like a Mike Tyson, like all these other guys. So at least, you know, we'll see how he fares with somebody with a little bit of skill set. Shakur-Zepeda, I'm glad that it actually went official, but you know, I'm leaning towards Shakur. We saw what Tevin just did to Zepeda, so it should be an easy night for Shakur. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much what made it. Ain't nobody scared of Zepeda. You know, now they saw what Tevin was able to do with him, and so the boogeyman is out the bag. So it is what it is. But the only thing that does worry about me is, like he said, he needs all his fucking weapons, because if he only has one hand that night, it might be an interesting night for Shakur. But I think that's really all I gotta say, man. But I wanted to ask, if anybody in the community has a 70-pounder, 10-year-old, or around that age, 70 years old, that has about 10 fights or more, please contact me. I also got a heavyweight, 16-year-old, green, no fights. I need a fight. Their fighters that were supposed to fight on May 10th, their fight is pulled out. So anybody community Jersey area want to come up to Trenton or want to go down to Trenton to get a fight, just let me know. I need some fighters for these kids. They pulled out last minute on me, so please just let me know. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Ness.
All right, champ.
Okay, Edgar Berlanga. Finally, instead of the Birkin bags, which have been exposed on TikTok, Lord child, Edgar Berlanga just bought an auto shop. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, PBC, you buying ventures? I like it. It's lit. He just bought an auto shop in Queens, New York.
I don't like that.
Oh God. What now? What now?
Why in New York? You moved to Florida. What you doing over there? I don't like that.
Nasty.
Hey, just keeping it G.
Hey man.
Let's see here. We got H-Town.
What up, Ness?
What up?
H-Town, baby. Hey, shout out Tip. Put it on that tanga for Berlanga. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out Tip. You know, he's saluting the Crown Prince of Boxing, man. You know, it is what it is. Hey, it's a movie, Ness. We're going to get this Cesar Chavez Jr. versus Jake. And then, fuck it, man. We're going to have Puerto Rico versus Puerto Rico next year. Berlanga versus Jake in a mega fight. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Berlanga go up to 190 one time just to get that work and get that bag. That's a major bag. That's a Netflix bag. Yeah, I like that. What do you think about that, Tone?
I like that. Either way, that works.
Yo.
Hey, did you see the tournament this morning?
Yep. Not all the fights. I stopped at like 11 a.m.
Bro, man, the last 3 Americans that fought, bro, man.
I actually went back and seen some because I seen my Dominican dude get knocked out by, what was that, a Colombian?
Yeah. Yeah. And then we had that Mexican and American kid get knocked out too. The kid from Pro Box. Man, dog, he was dominating that damn fight, man. He had already took that guy's heart. Then he goes back and decides to trade with him in a round, gave him a little motivation. Then came back the next round, decided to trade with him, man. Man, I don't know what the hell his corner, man. His corner should have told that kid, if you don't go back to the jab and box, I'm gonna throw in the towel. Cause man, that fight should have been over with, man. That kid should have never had lost to that guy. That guy had minimal skill. He was just winging power punches, hoping one land. That was crazy, man. And then the other kid, the other American kid, what was his last name, man? Jones, I believe. Man, that kid starts getting his momentum going, and he's doing good. Then he gets head bunted, slows the whole damn fight down. Yeah, man, it was disappointing for the Americans, man. The last half, man. But it is what it is. We'll see how tomorrow's is, man. But hey, man, I'm invested in this tournament, man. Hey, Tone, you got to get on this tournament, man. All these guys are the future of boxing, man. There's been some great fights, man, and some of these kids are 17 years old fighting 27-year-olds and 28 years old. And you had a guy that called himself the face of boxing, didn't want to fight Loma because he was too young. He got 17-year-olds fighting 27-year-olds, bro. Like, this is crazy, man.
When the next squad?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow. Yeah. All right, man. Shout out, fellas. Y'all tune into that, man. Support boxing. I'm out.
Richard Steele stops the fight.
Legit.
Yo. Everybody need to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for something. I ain't mad at Jake Paul fighting fucking Chavez Jr. I'm feeling like everybody asking this nigga to fucking, I don't know, man, try to fight a top 25 and everything. Like, he been boxing forever. Let that dude work. Like, you gotta remember what he doing for the undercard, the women's boxing and all that other positive shit, so If y'all don't like the fight, don't watch it. But y'all know he doing something good for boxing somewhere on that same night. So stop hating, leave that nigga alone. And then as far as the Zepeda and Shakur, good shit. They made the fight. I'm just like I don't think we should be expecting his hands to be good. He had interviews after saying he don't know what to do about them things or whatever. He gonna talk to Floyd and get advice and all that. So his hands ain't gonna be good that fight neither. So just expect a decision win. You know, y'all gonna put money on the bookies. Just put it for the win, the decision. You know, but yeah, shout out to Zepeda and Oscar De La Hoya finally letting that O go. And everybody pick a opponent that y'all think gonna get this nigga a challenge. Cause Zepeda ain't gonna be it. That's all I got.
All right. Casual, Jerry.
Salute. Watch that Devin Haney interview on Cigar Talk?
Nah.
Yo. You got me?
Yep.
What's good, Nets? What up, Two-Tone?
What up, B?
What up? Yeah, what's the title? Shakur-Zepeda. They finally made it. Yeah, I'm happy about that. I think it's good that Shakur secured the bag. You could call it kissing the ring or bending the knee, whatever. He gotta get paid, so I'm happy they're making this fight. Jake versus Jake Paul and Julio Chavez. You know what? I'm with it, man. I'm with it. Like, people forget that Jake Paul is 11-1. Like, he only has like 12 or 13 fights. Like, most of our favorite fighters, I mean, for the casuals, most of our favorite fighters, you can't name people on their first 20 fights. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Jake Paul, he doing what he got to do, man. He made me a believer. Because if he chose KSI, bro, on the level he's at now, like transitioning from YouTube boxer to like slowly getting into the boxing game, becoming a prospect, I'm happy that he's fighting Chavez Jr. because that's an actual, step in the right direction. You know what I mean? So yeah, salute to Jake. And he has Zurdo on the undercard, so I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that. What else? What else? Oh yeah, the Grand Prix today, man. It was good. H-Town was right, man. There was some good fights. America looked bad. We look bad. We look horrible today, but hey, man, I saw some good ass fights. There's one dude, a booty versus his name was a booty, and he was versus some Mexican. I think his name was Urias. And man, that Urias kid, he fought like he was just swarming this guy, the American dude, with punches and punches. Like the American dude would hit him 4 times, and you'll think that he's hitting him with a fly swatter. He was just like swarming him. And then later on in the fight, he started timing the American and just started hitting him with some stuff. He stole that fight from the American after like round 3. I was very impressed by that dude, Urias. So yeah, it was some good fights in that Grand Prix. I'm fucking with it. I'm fucking with it. I might actually go back and watch the first day too, like the whole thing and not just some of the fights. So, cause that's some good boxing going on that shit. And they got the middleweights tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then there's no light heavyweight, no cruiser, just middleweight and the heavyweight.
Yes, middleweight, heavyweight. Heavyweight Sunday.
Okay. Damn, it's on Sunday too, so it's gonna be during that Ben Whitaker fight, right?
I don't know, man. That Whitaker fight is on Triller, I think. I'm not really sure.
Oh, it's not on the zone. All right, fuck it. I'll highlight watch it. All right, man. Thanks for the call, bro. Thanks for taking my call. I'll see y'all. Y'all be cool.
All right.
Peace.
Salute.
All right. All right.
Yeah, man, you got to watch it, man. Devin says Ryan did what he did, but he says, but I have to take accountability. I just be
man,
knowing.
I seen the clip you said, he said he was pulling up to the gym late and things like that. Off the ropes, boxing, $2. Damn, first super chat of the day. Did Berlanga sign to the BBC? According to Cesar Cesar from Boxeo Urbano, yes. Jaywalk $2. He cooking now, that top-ranked matchmaking. Pistol, Parkway Mozzie, $5. Man, this Ninja Hitchens full of poop emoji, making New York look bad with his talking. He can box, but he a hater. Tip with the $10 for cutting the line on the what was that? The questions with his little hateful question. Lake County $2. This is bad. Trying to rationalize Camboso fight. Lake County $2. At least Devin fought him off the TO win at home. I'm GT. Ness flip sides like I never seen before. Adrian $5. Tim, go ahead and retire her jersey. That relationship is cooked. KO Puncher $5. What's up, champ? How do you feel about matching against Lindolfo Delgado? Damn, KO Puncher, I know you just became a member, but you got to go to the community page, to the picture that has whatever fighter we're interviewing, and then you put your question there. I don't read these super chats as questions during the interview. Marcus Walker gifted 5 memberships. Shout out to you. Tip Bell is gifted a membership. Marcus Walker with the $10 says, from the King Cam boxing family. Shout out to Cam's dad. Tip Bell is gifted another membership. Keenan Lofton gifted a membership. Daniel Vega with the $5 says, Yo, Ness, did you check out the 17-year-old Mexican kid on the WBC tournament? He looks like the goods. Also, check out Carlos Utiria. He was good, too. I didn't see the – I think I seen the 17-year-old, actually. I got to double check. I know I seen the Colombian. They got the knockout over the Dominican. And I seen a few because I was going back and forth, but not the way that I watched the ones in the morning. Noah, $5. What up, Ness? You watching this DAZN card right now? What you think of? Oh, I forgot about that. That's the Orlando card. Damn, I'm late. That shit probably over. It's 9 o'clock out there. Is that card still on?
I don't even know.
Sheesh. Yeah, man, we got the heavyweight Lanier Perot on this card. He says, Kevin and Alpha Brown, much love. I like Kevin. Slow starter compared to regular Cubans, but I like him. Sir Mr. Frank, $2. Chavez Jr. has video leaked in high heels.
What that got to do with anything?
I don't know, man.
Like, what does that got to do with anything?
Air Jesus, member for 1 month. Mr. Gibbs, play that Swift pack. Salute, dos tonos. Chilequiles.
Hey.
It is Friday. They done started it.
DJ Al, what's up? Big AZ, Maryville, USA. I'm going to dance on him real quick, man. It's nothing to me. Biggest platform, P33, ruler back, what's good? CYP, what's good? TBX, what's good, nigga? Huh? Fuck J Swift, nigga, failure, cause this wasn't needed. Serrano and Taylor, what up, BX? Hello, Brooklyn, get this old nigga some Jello pudding. Tech, send him a counter, he's 75, start the counter. Bunk ass nigga, gump ass nigga, Mad Dog 2020 drunk ass nigga, I'm nice. I'm in Vegas with Price, I'm smoking Hardin, what a beautiful night. It ain't my ego, cause I ain't ego. I came to Nest party in a leopard Pico, facts. But your man is oozing, old nigga mad cause the yams is choosing. You suck, nigga, so get off mine. That's the bell, nigga, that's your time. I'm the greatest. Yeah, nigga, I'm the greatest. Emperor King, call me Tip Bayless, I'm the greatest. Yeah, nigga, I'm the greatest. Emperor King, I'm Tip Bayless, I'm gone. Pack him up. Get him out of boxing, nigga. What?
Musty energy.
Chilaquiles, huh? Chilaquiles. We is me example, I'm down in Puerto Rico with Spider Rico, and nah, ain't no border wars. I'd rather be in Jaguars where they order whores. Old ass nigga, change your answers. Nursing home nigga, change your Pampers. J Swift mid, J Swift mid. Chilla killers, nigga. Chilla killers, chilla killers. This is light work for you, boy, man. Two-tone superstar, that Hatrix, man. This is nothing, man. One take tone. Oh, my Lord, Chad. I'm in a whole nother zone right now, man. It's nothing to me. It's all good, though, Swift. I still fuck with you, nigga.
Aight. Salute Two-Tone with the Swift pack. We got Latron Cooper gifted 1 membership. Hey, Latron, I don't forget names, man. Ain't you the dude that lived like in Hawaii somewhere? And you wanted to fight Mario once upon a time? In Border Wars? I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Adrian. Excuse me. Member for 11 months. Let's go, Adrian. 1 more month. You got a year rocking out with the squad. He says, shout out to all my, what was that? Stack bundles? Was it stack bundles, Tony? Used to say that? Squad up, right? Yeah. Stack bundles, I think.
Nah, did he?
Yeah.
I'm not educated on stack bundles. I'm not. I'm a
That's
Max
the dude
B
that
guy.
died, right?
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah, that was him. Tone, if you have another kid, do you become 3-tone?
3-tone? I don't want no more kids. Hopefully that never happens.
I'm with you, B. BR, $5. I saw Chavez Jr. fight live on Paul Perry undercard. Let's be honest, that guy is washed. Damn, I'm sorry, Oro. Jesus Christ, man. Let me just send you this, Oro. This is all you need, but let me double check. Let me check these messages. He sent another file telling me to check my DMs again. I keep reading saying I got you, and I never actually check, right? My bad. Where the fuck is my messages? Here we go. All right, so I already seen that. Let me see. In the process again. So I just need you to get your book. Once you got your book, then we in there. Then we can talk, right? Because until y'all got your book, it's just, it was all a dream. You feel me? I need you to get that book. Once you get that book and you make it official, then you can sign up to the fight. So here goes the event link, and you got to do your part, and then sign up right there. All right, champ. But he says, Ness, hit me back on Discord. Every live show you log in, check your messages. I'm trying to book accommodations, but you leaving me in the dark. Papi, hit me up. Nah, I hit you, B. I hit you. Let me give you what other info you need. All right, let's go. We got New York Bullet, $5. Tommy beat Jake and KSI. That's who Jake should be trying to fight. Get it back in blood. Boxing glove emoji. Jaywalk, $2. I really F with the Ego Bear. The fuck is that? Pistol Parkway Mozzie, $2. Leopard Peacoat line is crazy. We got Flex in our Flex BK. Welcome to the prospect. Edgar Granado's gifted 10 memberships. Oh, shit. Shout out to Edgar. You are the man.
Salute. Big 10.
Let's see. Oh, that's all the callers, man. We out. Nest GTO, Instagram, and Twitter. It's Friday, man. Date night. We about it. Peace.
Hey.
Back at it tomorrow morning, though, for the, the tournament. We're going to be up early, man, all day. It's all day boxing day tomorrow. So tap in with me on YouTube. Tap in with me on Twitter. Don't matter. We out here. Peace.